Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? It's your boy JV, and I'm joined here by the one, the only Zoe himself here. And so we'll let Zoe introduce himself here in a second, guys. But first rodeo here. So if the camera looks a little funny here, JB's gonna figure it out along the way. I see we got Nash here also. What's good?
Yo, what's good with you, man?
What up with you?
What's good? Let's see which one of these. All right, we will go with this one. All right, that works. Oh man, Nash, we got a lot to talk about with your Cowboys, man, but we're not gonna jump there first now. We're gonna give you a break here. But Zoe, you got your quarterback here.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
tell me, what are your expectations right now for the Minnesota Vikings this upcoming season, and what does it mean for JJ McCarthy's future?
Honestly, it's hard to say what it mean for JJ McCarthy as of right now. I can't really tell you that. I don't think he's going nowhere. But for Kyler Murray, on the other hand, I think you know, he got a good defense he about to have on his side. He got some of the best weapons he ever had in his career. He got a decent play caller in Kevin O'Connell. So I'm expecting like shit, 11 wins. Get it like let make some noise in the playoffs. Cause
So with
look
11,
look what we did last year.
oh yeah. Hey, with 11 wins now, where does that place you guys in the NFC North though? Does that put you guys at the top, you think?
Oh, we winning the North. Oh, we winning the North. That's no doubt. I wouldn't sit up here and lie to you. We gonna win the North.
Okay,
I
bet,
ain't
bet,
lying.
bet. All right, so Nash,
We
I
winning.
gotta mention, man, with your Cowboys, because every time I'm hearing some of the craziest stuff about the Cowboys. I really thought, honestly, Cowboy fans have learned by now, like, hey, it doesn't matter how good it looks on paper, how much money you pay these receivers, it ain't gonna result in anything. But Cowboy Nation seem like they say they got this quiet calm about them this year. Explain to me what's going on with Cowboy Nation.
Oh man, I'm confident this year, man. I usually don't say nothing, but this year I'm feeling it though. I feel like this year gonna be all year though, for sure. Usually I don't. I just like what we gonna do a little something, but this year I feel like gonna be all year, bro. Like with the offensive weapons that we got, then with the defense on paper, you know what I'm saying. They said it's done approved, so
Mm, on
I
paper.
can I can definitely say we gonna make the NFC Championship game for sure. I can say
What?
NFC
that.
Championship game.
What?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute
for
now.
sure.
Hold up now.
I'm
Hold
gonna
up
say that
now.
for sure. We make it
Hold
NFC
up
Championship
now.
game.
Come on. Wow.
You hearing
I'm
this though?
saying
I'm
it.
Hey, it's off season, man. I feel them though. I feel you, Nash. I ain't gonna lie. It's off season. I feel you. Like,
Yeah,
I feel you. Shit.
I mean, well, what about the defense though? I mean, there's some elite defenses. Minnesota's one, the Rams are one, Seattle's gonna be pretty good
The
offense defense. What about the
Eagles.
defense, man?
The
Eagles
Eagles.
as well?
man. It's some good defenses though, but I feel like our offense gonna be able to go. Make it through though. Cause we always play good against the Eagles. I ain't too much worried about the Eagles defense. Cause we
Uh,
already like even last year. We always play good against the Eagles defense. So
y'all almost
the
beat
only
them last
def
year too. Did y'all almost beat them last year because of a drop
we
or something?
we we split with them. We almost beat them the first game, but
Yeah,
CD
yeah,
kept
yeah,
dropping the ball.
yeah,
In the
yeah. I
second
do remember that.
in second game, we came back from 21 nothing and won. So I ain't really worried about the Eagles. Cause I feel like they're gonna take a drop this year, especially on offense. So the only team I'm really worried about though, defense wise, is probably Seattle and the Rams. So,
What about? Hold on, wait. What about my bike? You see what we did to y'all last year? Hold on, how
but
you gonna do
last year
that
y'all
though?
did that though, cause last year though,
Jordan Pickett
that's
was out
just
there.
Hey, so
man.
who y'all
Last
had
year,
quarterback in that game? Who
JJ
y'all
it
beat
had?
was,
him.
Oh,
but
thank
we
God.
had the worst defense last year. We were 32. We had the ranked
I feel.
32 worst
I
defense.
feel
So,
you. I feel you. I feel you.
but uh, I ain't really worried about the Vikings, man.
Oh man.
I'm not scared of. I'm
Oh,
not scared of Kyler Murray. We
Okay.
just
no,
talking
hold
about
up,
Kyler Murray.
hold
I'm
up
not
now.
scared of.
Hold up
Get
now.
get him,
As a
JB.
neutral,
Get him, dog. Get
I'm
him.
gonna step in for my boy Zoe right now. All right now. You got to understand the context of this now. If if Kyler Murray goes out there, I'm not saying he got to be something that he's not. Just go out there and be one of his better years, one of his top two seasons with the defense that Minnesota can bring and the weapons that he have
Mm.
around him. Like if he gets it going, like I'm just saying, he gets a little streaky sometimes, and I've seen what he can do when he has a receiver that's in his prime. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, how the Vikings gonna keep him focused? I guess that's the whole point of the whole competition, fake competition, to keep him off
Yeah.
the video games and focus. So I saw what y'all did, so I saw y'all.
I, I
And
knew
what's
he was
good,
gonna
people in
win the
the
starting
chat?
job.
You
But
say
Hey,
what,
yeah,
Nash?
so
so
but back
I
to
said,
Dallas though. So tell me this, because I'm really thinking about this in fantasy football now. I have to
mm-hmm,
mention fantasy football when I think the Cowboys here. Now, y'all loaded that receiver. We know that.
mm-hmm,
Obviously
mm-hmm.
CeeDee Lamb and my boy Pickens, he want to get paid, so he's gonna go out there and he gonna play. How do you like determine, like, in fantasy football, which one are you targeting if you have to choose between the two?
Ah, man. So I will go CD first, just off. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year than last year. Last year he had some injuries and the drops. I feel
Well,
like
he was
Pickens gonna
dropping.
have a good. He was right. So nothing. Also, too, I think Pickens gonna have like a. He's not gonna get the 1,400 yards like he had last year. I don't think he's gonna go as crazy, but he gonna still have a decent year. So I'm gonna take CD. If I had to choose between the two, so
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Now, Zoe.
man.
Gotta ask you, obviously last time we did the whole talk show and stuff like that, I think coaches were getting fired back then. So we haven't been able to discuss how we truly feel about these new coaches, who's set up for success now, and who is going to turn out to be like the worst hiring of the entire bunch.
I forgot who I got hired for real. But I can tell
Yeah,
you, I
because
I
I can
think
go
I
down the list real quick.
yeah, go down the
Let
list.
me.
But I already know who is to me set up for success off rip. I gotta
Mhm.
go with my man in Tennessee. Raheem, no Raheem, what's his name? Robert Sly.
Yeah, Robert. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
share my
think
screen so that way everybody can see the coaches here. Let me just.
I think he's set up for success in Tennessee for sure. I think Kellen Ward about to have a good year this year.
All right, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen just so that way everybody, and let me make this bigger here. And you guys let me know if you can see all just the names of the coaches here. Now, I look at this list, and the first one that jumped out to me, and I was like, what are they doing? I call him Mr. Nice Guy Award, and that's Atlanta with Kevin Stefanski. Like, I feel like the situation he went to in Atlanta, they don't know who their quarterback's going to be. Most likely, the quarterback they got this year won't be the quarterbacks they got next year. And what was his problem in Cleveland? Couldn't have a quarterback. There's nothing about him that stands out as a head coach other than he's just like bland, on the sideline. He's really just bland. And so I feel like him going to Atlanta, a team, they needed to hire the right coach. They needed somebody who's going to bring a fire and an edge to them. I mean, I'm glad they paid by John Robinson because he's going to need to make all that money with this upcoming season because he puts in the work, but they just going to finish with like, what, 8 wins in that division? Probably
Probably
finish in
so.
third place when it's all said and done, maybe second. They got Atlanta got problems.
Facts.
Mhm.
Facts. That's facts.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not like the coach who gonna fail, I think, is the Miami Dolphin head coach.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like, bro, you need a quarterback, you need a receiver, you need an O line, you need a defense. Like, you need a lot. And I don't
They
think he's
ain't
gonna
got
survive more than
nothing.
3 years.
well, who do we like the most in terms
I
of the,
like
the
I
hire
like
here?
I like Tennessee higher the most. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What about you, Nash?
Uh, I'm gonna say, mm, I feel like I like John. I think they're gonna be straight.
I will
Uh,
say this, he is bringing a lot of confidence there with the Giants there,
hmm
but I'm like,
Man, hold on,
like he
time
had
out.
Lamar Jackson.
but
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
say
Man,
this
when had
though.
Har-
I
Preach
think
your
when
I,
had
truth.
Hardball done though? Then you know who they OC is?
Who
Man,
they
his
mm,
brought for the
OC,
OC?
his OC is Matt Nagy, man.
are you talking about? Yeah.
That man still get a job somehow, man.
How you hire Matt Nagy to be an OC? Come on, man.
Ah,
I was on the
but
Giants and I seen that. I was straight.
I feel like. I'm happy they hired him because we got to play them. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
heck
So,
yeah.
Oh, I see.
right.
I see.
But
I see.
who else on this list?
How y'all feel about Mike McCarthy going to Pittsburgh?
I like it. I like it though.
Yeah,
Like he gonna keep them together. It won't be a train wreck.
I feel
yeah, I
like all
agree.
this does is they want stability so bad in Pittsburgh that they found the coach closest to keep them at slightly
Many,
above 500
yeah,
every year. Like,
yeah,
because it's really the same thing. Like they didn't move on from Aaron Rodgers, which made little sense to me. I mean, you didn't even try to make a play to see if you could get better. You just stood there and wait and said, if he comes back, great. If he doesn't, we're gonna what? Stick out Drew Allard this year? Like, was that really the backup game plan
they like your
for
boy Will
Will
Howard.
Howard? Come on, man. That's two of the same, man.
Nah,
This ain't
I,
college no more.
hey, I feel you. I said that, man. People told me I know what I was talking about, man.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. They like
Man,
Drew
that's two of the
Aller and Will
same, man.
Howard.
Man, there's always
yo,
those
Will
camp
Howard.
guys though that everybody get fired up about because they got the what they call it the not the intangibles but just the physical traits, and that's all he had. Penn State was a massive failure, but I'm not gonna put that all on him last year. But he played a role in it. He
Yeah,
sure
that's
didn't
that.
carry that team. So, but yeah.
Mm,
Now my real question is for Joe Brady because you put yourself in a situation, because you got to win the Super Bowl. Like, is that really like the only way that he can say, "Hey, I elevated this team"? It has to be Super Bowl appearance, correct?
I was at least get to a Super
yeah,
Bowl.
yeah. At least get to the Super Bowl. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
But I
now
don't
it's
know.
like you
Like
put in a situation.
I don't trust Josh Allen, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie
heard
to
what he
you.
said. He
What?
said if you keep knocking, eventually the door's gonna open.
Man,
So
shit. Eventually you won't get there no
Man,
more.
hey.
yeah, I was like, come on now.
That man was a train wreck last year in the playoff versus the Broncos, man.
Yeah, I think last year was his chance to win it
Yeah,
because
and
with no
last year,
Pat Mahomes, no
no
Lamar,
Lamar,
that was
no Joe B.
See, that's what
yeah,
gets me about these guys in the playoffs. They do so good in the regular season, and it always felt like earlier in their career, if they could just avoid, running into Patrick Mahomes, they got to be next in line, right? Wrong. They just find someone else to stumble against. And for Josh Allen, I mean, it's not that he's not, playing great or good in some of these playoff games. It's just when you have to make the clutch play in the playoff, can you do it to win the game? For some reason, it don't happen. But I'm not putting it all on him because last year that defense just
Man,
he
dog,
carried them.
man, he had like 4 turnovers against the Broncos. Didn't he have like four
he,
turnovers?
he
He
threw. I
had
want to say
he had a
He had a
crazy
couple.
fumble before
that
halftime.
fumble was crazy.
Remember he was running and that bitch just
I
popped
remember
out.
that. That was a
Yeah, like
crazy fumble.
yeah, I
Crazy
don't know,
fumble.
man. Some people can't perform in the playoffs, man. We seen it with these
hmm
quarterbacks.
hmm
We
Like I'm,
seen it
I'm
with
willing to guarantee that's the case with Lamar. Not just Lamar. I don't know what Justin Herbert be on either in the playoffs, man. Like
CJ
it's
Stroud.
bad. CJ Stroud was carried. Like it's different when you're responsible for your team getting there. He was scary. He was getting the Trent Dilfer specialty at that point. Like if they were
Yeah.
like they would have had to win it themselves without him. He was just there, and that hurts coming from an Ohio State guy, but that's a fact there.
Yeah,
So
I don't know, man. He regressing like it seemed like to me, man. The Big Ten quarterbacks ain't shit.
well, there's not much of an argument I can make when it comes to the NFL, man, because
I
it really did that way.
man, I can't say nothing no more to people, man.
And
I have
that's what
faith.
I miss about Drew Brees. At least he represented the Big Ten, even
Yeah,
though it's
yeah,
Purdue. 'Cause they
yeah.
don't make them like that no more. They really don't.
Nah, man. When the last great quarterback came out the Big Ten,
Let's
it
see.
can't be Tom Brady.
I mean, because well, him, Breeze, that would have been around the same time
Yeah,
frame. I'm
yeah,
trying to find
right.
someone more on the
Recently,
recent.
at least the last 10,
Ooh,
15, nobody.
actually, you know what? I got to really
Who?
think about that. I got to really think about that. Who came from the Big Ten at quarterback? I'm sure it's an obvious answer. I'm just not thinking about. But
Big Ten has some legendary ass quarterback. Yeah, like I'm straight on getting a quarterback from the Big Ten. Just think about it. Who do good in the NFL?
yeah,
Y'all
because
can't even,
everybody's trying to prove it now.
that's
Actually,
crazy. We can't even think
because
of nobody.
Oregon produces guys, but they're still trying to prove it right now. Like they can, be legendary
Oh yeah, they
at
is
this
in the
point.
Big Ten. Oh yeah, they is. But I don't even. Yeah, but I don't even count them Big Ten. But I guess. I guess.
So
Yeah, they do got Herbert in the NFL. What else they got? They got Bo
yeah,
Nix,
because they got Bo Nix, Herbert.
Herbert,
I know about both
Dante Moore about to be next.
But if we talking about like highly, ranked and stuff, now sure, they produce some names and stuff, but what have they done at the NFL
I for,
level?
I forgot Oregon was even in the Big Ten for real. I don't even count them as the Big Ten.
I about to say Michigan must be not playing Oregon that much on the schedule.
Yeah, we I think we played them twice since they've been here. It's going on what 3 years, right?
Has it really only been 3 years? I feel like why does it feel like it's
It,
been a little bit longer than that?
it might have been not too much longer though. But yeah, we've been playing Oregon though. We've been playing them suckers.
That, that,
ACC and
that.
NC have better guys. The Pac-12 quarterbacks though. Yeah, the Big Ten ain't got no quarterbacks for real
Oh yeah.
though. That shit over with. Google said CJ Stroud, JB&M. Google said CJ Stroud. No, I can't put them in that list no more.
Nah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch this to the coaches poll because the AP poll comes out I think the 17th of this month, so we could have it by the next time we go live. But just to look at the coaches poll for now, and so I've started from the bottom to work our way up. But so this is the coaches poll here, and I know you see who's at the top right now on this screen. So I'll go up there. All right, so we got 15 through 25 here, and some of these teams, I don't know, like Clemson. I probably would have them. I don't know if I would have them 25, maybe just missing it. I have to actually see what Clemson does this upcoming season. I feel like Iowa's solid. You know what you're going to get. They've done enough to show me that they're consistently going to do what they have to do. They're going to have the defense. Quarterback's not going to do anything. They're going to run the ball. You know what you're getting from Iowa at that point. But is there anybody there that stands out to you other than Michigan for now, though?
um, I forgot what did BY do? What did BYU do last year?
Now let's not forget BYU. Who
I
was
can't
it? Was
remember
it
though.
Texas Tech? Texas Tech was the team that kept beating them. I remember last year, if I'm not mistaken. And their coach, Penn State, tried their best to recruit him, but he's like, you know what? I'm gonna stay at BYU. I'm good. Turned down Penn State's job, and that's when I knew. I felt like Penn State was about to embarrass themselves had they not, pulled what's his face from Iowa State the way they did.
I'm
But
confused. I'm confused by BYU. I ain't gonna lie to you. They high.
yeah. So BYU, I mean BYU, if they can get past Texas Tech, they're a pretty good team. They're a pretty good
Oh,
team. I think they got most of their
year.
starters coming back, if I'm not mistaken,
I don't know.
especially on that
Then
defense side of
last
the
year,
ball.
with BYU, then last year they had a winning record last year, right? They were
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah, because
remember.
they only lost. Well, let's see. Other than losing they lost to Texas Tech twice, if memory serves me right. They lost to them twice.
mm,
So that would be regular season and conference game. So that
Texas
was
Tech,
basically, yeah, Texas Tech.
man.
Same team that everybody was trying to cross off their list this offseason because of that guy that declared had no choice but to declare for the supplemental draft and then got denied.
oh, you talking about
Um,
Oh, you talking
the
about man that was
buddy?
gambling?
yep. Oh yeah, gambled his future away down there. That's what he did.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Black Medicine, you say it was a blowout each time against Texas Tech?
Yeah, I'm not really high on B. Like, who do they even play?
I mean, teams
I don't
like
know. That's crazy. They got them above Michigan though.
that's where the problem stems from right there.
I'm just saying though, like man, we will mop the floor with
Okay,
BYU.
that
I'm just-
explains it.
but
Okay,
that's
okay.
crazy though.
Now, what's
That's
crazy is they just dumped Penn State up to 17 like that. I'm like, are you guys speculating a little
who
too
that
early on
who their quarterback?
who Penn State?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know who their quarterback is now.
Mm.
that wasn't how they even 17. They probably got a whole new turnover.
Well, how about you give us an update on Michigan, what to expect, and tell me about y'all offensive line coach. I heard some things about y'all offensive line coach, that he's pretty good there. So if you know, I forget his name though.
I forgot the O line, but we always have a good O line though. But Michigan, I ain't gonna lie, they've been rubbing me the wrong way lately though with these comments about Ohio State with Bryce Young and the head coach.
Tell the
So
people. Tell the
I
people what
don't
they saying.
what they say the
Your
Ohio
coach said it's just another something. What did he say? It's
yeah
just another game or something like
it's
that?
just another game and let tone down the hate for Ohio State. Like what? No, I
Yeah,
don't
he
think they
said
gonna.
that.
I don't think they're gonna
He
be
said
here
that.
this long. No, I don't. I don't think it's gonna work out with them. I ain't gonna lie to you. They ain't got the attitude to be a part of Michigan. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, bro. I see it now.
What's good? RC, Mike, Samuel. Let's see.
Unless
Black Mesa said Penn
unless
State plus
unless
quarterback
they change their
20.
mind frame, somebody got to pull them to the side. Like you can't be saying no shit like that on TV, man.
Right. And then he influenced Bryce in the worst way possible. Now he's up there talking about, oh yeah, just another game. I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
okay, I like this. I like this team.
it's like what are we doing on? What are we doing, man? Tone down the hate, man. No, I don't know. They should be good though, but it depend what price. It depend what Bryce look like this year, man. Is he gonna step up or he just ain't? Like this
Mhm.
really the year for him.
I mean, but offensively, like schematically, like, are y'all gonna actually air it out a little bit and try to open it up, or is it still gonna be a similar formula as before?
No, I think we're gonna open up a little bit more compared to how it was when we had Sharon and Hardball in the building. Because at the end of the day, man, like it's cool what we doing, but at the end of the day, watching JJ McCarthy and watching Bryce struggle, we don't have quarterbacks ready for the NFL level because we run the ball so much and we depend on our defense. We don't ever depend on the quarterback to win us a game. And that's why the quarterback from Michigan go to the league and they just be lost in the sauce. Don't know what's going on.
At all.
Like it's cool to do that though, but you're not really helping these kids get to the when it's time to go to that next level though. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like we got to change that.
Let me just scroll up here. All right, so 6 through 15 here. I find it interesting where they put LSU because LSU is the unknown right now. We don't know how good they're going to be. We don't, 'cause there's a lot of transfers. You don't know how that's going to gel. Now, we give Lane Kiffin the benefit of the doubt that the offense is going to be good. We know that LSU, like, they recruit very well whenever they feel inspired. But at the same time, we just don't know what to expect from them, honestly. On this list. But tell me this, Zoe, because when I look at where they got Oklahoma at number 9, are they really trying to say that Oklahoma is like 7 spots better than you guys? Now it sounds like I'm instigating, I know, but like honestly, I look at that and I'm like, I view Oklahoma and Michigan as a little bit closer than 7 teams apart.
Who Oklahoma quarterback?
Don't they still got that guy who was on what's his name? He was hurt last year. I remember he was hurt last year, but I forget the kid's name.
But I think
But I
Oklahoma
feel like
beat
they
us.
still
I
got
think
him.
Oklahoma beat us last year though.
They did. That's why they got into the college football playoffs, and you guys was pretty
Yeah,
much done at
I,
the end because
I,
y'all had what 3 losses?
we had yeah, it was nasty last year. He said Arnold.
Was it Arnold?
But
I think that sounds right.
I'm not really too mad about how they got Oklahoma compared to Michigan. But the
Ah,
beat
Montier. Yeah. I'm
my
sorry.
oh yeah. I like him. I like him. But I'm not really too shocked about that because Michigan really showed nothing last year. Then we got a whole new system we learned this year. So I can really respect how they got Oklahoma so high at number 9.
Let's see. A&M. Now A&M looked they at times they looked really good last year because they stumbled against was it they lost to Notre Dame last year because I think I remember last year I thought that they were not gonna that Notre Dame was not gonna win that game, but then Notre Dame came back and won if I'm not mistaken if that was last year when they had that tremendous comeback there.
Yeah, I gotta watch Miami this year, man. Cause he told me about that quarterback they got.
Oh yeah, that's transferring over from Duke. So
Yeah, I
Miami is
got it.
certainly a team that if you look at all these teams up here, who's got the like best path to success, with the exception probably being Notre Dame, and we'll talk about Notre Dame in a little bit because I see that they're at number 5 there. But you look at the ACC right now, and I mean, other than Miami, definitely top 10, regardless of how you rank them, definitely top 10. And then their competition this year is going to probably be SMU, Louisville, one of those two teams most likely played them. I don't think Clemson's going to elevate enough to surpass those two. So that
Nah.
Miami should take care of business, but Miami's problem has been choking against teams that they shouldn't lose to. You think about them versus Pittsburgh over the last couple of years. They're avoiding Georgia Tech this year. I see. But they just got to stay focused in the games that they're supposed to win. That's their battle this year. Obviously, beating Notre Dame, because heaven knows if they would have lost to Notre Dame last year, they would not have been given the opportunity to make it to the championship game. So, but Nash, I got a question specifically for you. All right, because we had this conversation about Alabama and what you've been following now. So just
Mhm.
with the way the program is right now currently, what is I'm not going to say what is the goal because I feel like Bama's always going to say championship. But what would be considered a massive failure to where you're like, we've got to move on from our coach at this point? Like, what does that look like for you? Is it actually getting past the first round, not getting blowed out by a team like Indiana? Like what does that look like?
Uh, I'll say if it's time to move on, I'll say if we don't make the college football playoffs, you know what I'm saying? I feel like at that point, it's like, yeah, we got to go and move on, you know. But this year, though, I feel like we're going to make a good run, though.
I
I feel
mean,
like
you
we're going to
at,
make
guys
a good
made it
run.
last year. It's
at
just a
what?
matter
Yeah.
of, showing up.
A run at what?
Oh, the championship.
Oh
So,
no, no, no. Who your team?
Alabama. So we're going to have a good run, though,
I mean,
for
I
sure.
will say this for Alabama, and it feels weird having to say this though, because like ever since I've been watching Alabama, this has never been a problem until recently, maybe the last 2 years. Um, but I feel
NIL.
like
NIL kicked in.
yeah, that Saban
Yeah.
kicked out, and but that run game though, that run game, like that used to be something so hard. You look at all the running backs that came through Alabama, over the past, decade or two. Some of the bigger names like, of course we think Derrick Henry, but Mark Ingram, some of those
I was just about to
physical
say Mark
runners
Ingram.
and stuff, like they had legit runners. But you look at what they had last year. I mean, I felt like I could have tackled them boys in the backfield, and that's saying something because JB can't tackle nobody. So.
Yeah. I think that's it. That man, that boat done sail. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, but hey, those of you in the chat though, let me know how do you see the top three playing out? Top three teams in the SEC this upcoming year. Because there's a lot of change there. Like I want to see how good Ole Miss is gonna look this year. I know that they're gonna keep, Pete from last year, how he finished off the thing, but it's a new year now. That momentum from last season, that's gone. So how do you look this year? And there's a lot of teams in the SEC that's got potential, honestly.
He said Alabama getting cooked. NIL isn't a problem. Alabama to spend just as much. Other schools still make it further than Texas and Ohio State and other schools that spend. What you mean they make it further than Texas and Ohio? I don't know what he's talking about that one. Ohio State just won the championship. Florida State, we gonna bounce back.
Florida State.
Who you like? So who you got winning everything this year? Who y'all
Oh
got?
man.
Like who y'all team think like could win it all?
I got a couple teams that could win it all based upon the path, to get there. Obviously, it's going to sound like a homer pick there, but I do believe Ohio State's got a chance. I feel like, honestly, I won't say Texas, and I know Texas is a popular pick, honestly, but I just feel like Texas is the type of team that had they not been in the SEC where they're going to get that constant wear and tear, I feel like by the time they get to the college football playoff, I just get the feeling that they're not going to have enough left to win it all. They'll be a great team. Arch is going to look way better.
I
Like
like that.
they'll hype him up. He'll win the Heisman and stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, I feel like a team like, it's every year it's the same thing. The Georgias of the world, they're going to elevate, at least get to that Final Four. I feel like, a
Right.
team like that. Miami, I got to see their offensive line, their defensive line. That's the only question mark I really have for the University of Miami. If that offensive line and defensive line can replace what they lost, they could be a potential team to get back there as well. Everybody's saying Oregon. The only thing I don't like about Oregon is that they got bad luck in the playoffs. It really feels that way. but the same could be said about Notre Dame. But like they basically said, look, Notre Dame's getting in the college football playoffs this year because all they got to do is finish the season ranked at least 15 or higher to get in there. Come on now, look
They
at their
play.
schedule.
I think they play USC this year.
Do they play USC this year?
Yeah, they brought that rival back because didn't they have an old rival back in the day?
Yep, they sure did.
They brought that rival back.
All right, I got
Ohio
you,
State number
RC.
one.
Hey, the coaches know what they talking about, man.
How
Now
the
JB ain't
Crazy.
saying it.
what? That's crazy. That's crazy.
No,
Because
the
y'all got
coaches
new.
know what they talking
That's
about, man.
crazy. Y'all got a new quarterback this year, don't y'all?
No, we got Julian Sand. He was a first year starter last year, like a what's he a true freshman or he was a
Damn, what
freshman. I
year
can't
did Will
remember
Howard
the
leave?
redshirt.
Oh, he
Well,
he.
Howard left 2 years ago.
Oh, damn.
Like
Was he?
last year was
Yeah,
the
I'm
first year that
tripping.
he was gone. So yeah,
Okay.
so the problem for Ohio State though is that we did lose a lot of talent on that defense. And
Hell
last
yeah,
year we
y'all did.
relied like I'll tell you, as an Ohio State fan, our biggest critic, there are two things that I do have concerns about this year. One, Julian saying anytime he played anybody that was worth anything, we babied him so much. I remember I couldn't watch a couple games last year looking at the play calling that they gave him in the games that they felt like we should win that matchup. Like I remember we played Washington last year. Washington, good defensive team, didn't have an offense last year. So what did we do? We said, hey, buddy, just don't turn the ball over, just throw short passes. And then we act like when we play in a big game, all of a sudden he's supposed to live up to his hype when we're not giving him the chance to do that, in the regular games. They made
Right.
no sense to me. So that's why we
Yeah.
got shell shocked. But we don't have that defense no more this year.
Yeah, y'all
We
defense
really
was
don't.
nasty.
Now, we recruit well, so I expect it to be okay, but will it still be like it was last year? I can't say it will. I really can't. So those are some of my concerns for my team this year.
You think what's your boy name receiver
Oh, Jeremiah
Jeremiah.
Smith,
you think he gonna show out this year too?
after this year, oh yeah. Oh yeah, hey, you go get that money. You did everything
He
you could.
was.
You did everything you could. So I would if I was him.
Yeah. Ohio State always be having good wide receivers though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Oh
do have
yeah,
good wide receivers though,
Yeah, they do be
for sure.
having that. Julian
like
Sound at
Minister says.
Melrose.
Yo, I am looking forward to seeing the Seahawks game just to see Milrow step on the field. You know,
Damn.
Oh,
that's funny
Jalen
though. That's
Monroe.
funny. And
Okay.
old man was supposed to join today. Also, it's just he got called in for work a little bit before the stream, so that's why old man's not here this time. But he should be joining us for most of the Wednesdays. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Cardinal Tate should be real good. Man, I think Tate and Kellen Ward about to put on the clinic this year.
I get that vibe from him too. I do
Man,
get that vibe.
yeah, he played
Who's
good last year to me though.
who's the Titans' offensive coordinator? I don't even know who
Brian
their offensive
Brian
coordinator
Dable.
is. Oh, okay, okay, okay,
No.
Mm.
okay. And so Haynes all day. Okay, okay. All right. So yeah. So
Yeah, he liked them
again,
Hurricanes.
I mean, Hurricanes. Hey, there's a lot to like this year. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot to like this year. I mean, I'm sure Hurricane fans, if y'all watched the Hall of Fame game and y'all saw that one throw that Carson Beck threw, and you're probably thinking if he would have did that in a championship game against Indiana, right in that interception he threw
Mm-hmm.
towards the end, things would have been a lot different. Like the 305 still would have been partying right now. I
Yeah,
know they
I
would have
thought
for the
I
next
was going for
decade.
Miami to win that game, man. I thought they were gonna win it.
I was going for Indiana. I was going for Indiana.
I ain't gonna lie, I was bitter across the board. It
You
was
were?
Indiana beat my team, and then Miami beat my team. So it was both teams that beat my team. So I was bitter across the board.
Hey,
So
hey, Indiana got the quarterback from TCU.
yep, Josh Hoover. Josh Hoover. Josh Hoover won me a lot of currency back in the day. So I'm happy for Josh Hoover. I really am. I'm just sad that he went to Indiana though, because we got to play Indiana. But aside from that, because he been carrying TCU. Like, do y'all know how bad TCU defense is? Like, you
Yeah,
might as well be
yeah,
running track if you play receiver down there at TCU, because your coach gonna beg you like, hey, we got to
yeah.
score a touchdown this drive just to stay in the game. You know. So
Mhm.
I think he threw the ball the second most in the entire NCAA last season of all
Yeah,
quarterbacks that played. That
yeah.
tells you how much he had to throw the ball. You're gonna turn the ball over when you
See
have to
that?
throw that much.
Shit, that's like a quarterback Kevin O'Connell needs. Shit, this is last year.
Oh yeah, it's his last year. Yeah,
Shit, that's like
he been
shit.
around for a good minute now. He been around for a good minute.
You think they ain't gonna keep him?
Who
Oh,
keep
down
who
there.
Kevin O'Connell.
keep who?
Oh,
He
Minnesota's
said
gonna
this
keep
is
him.
yeah.
I'm saying that type of quarterback he needs. Shit, somebody that throw that boy a lot. Shit.
Now Zoe's got to think about this. It's like Zoe's like if it's gonna be good, let it be great. But if it's gonna be bad, let it stink so we can get rid of him. That's the mindset. He's like just not in the middle, basically.
Man, hell no.
All right, let's see. So let's see.
Damn.
RC said what we expecting from Colorado, if anything at all.
Man, I'm so over
I ain't
Colorado.
expecting nothing.
You ain't lying.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't expecting nothing from Colorado,
Hey, I ain't
honestly.
shit. I remember I used to cover
Like,
Colorado when Shadura was over there.
like,
I ain't uploaded Colorado beat about 2 years.
oh my goodness.
Mm-mm.
Like,
So if you
yeah,
had to throw out a win loss, what you thinking
For who?
for
Colorado?
Colorado? Yeah, for
Man,
Colorado.
how many games they win last year? About 4?
that might have been spot on if I'm not
Man, they team,
mistaken.
man, did you see they team on the internet?
They look small, yeah. They
Yeah,
look real
they
small.
like a
Little middle
little league
school.
team.
Yeah, they look small.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's why there's no expectations. That has been
Yeah.
the kryptonite of what held Dion back from honestly being able to achieve what he, set out to do. 'Cause early on, he had the hype, and you had to have that hype to bring up a zero-win program. I got to give him credit for what he did. Obviously, raised his boys there, treated Travis just like one of his sons there. Everybody else, you gonna ride the bench, but he never did get the linemen to come, and that's what you needed to compete at that level. You had to have offensive linemen. So that's what held him back, honestly. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
Do
mean,
man.
you
I got them beating Weber State, if that counts for anything. I mean,
Being
looking
who?
at their schedule, Weber State.
Man, I don't know the hell that even
Like
is. I ain't never heard
other
of
than
them.
that, like they not beating Texas Tech. They
Don't the Viking
not
have the
beating
force?
Utah.
Yeah, that shit over with. That shit
Hey, how
yeah, I
over with.
tall
feel
is Kyler
like
Murray?
Kyler Murray, man, he like 5'9", 5'10", ain't he?
man, we seen him down here in Macon downtown at
Who?
this play, Kyler Murray.
How how
Like
how,
I
how,
said,
how how short was he?
I'm 6 foot, so he's shorter than me. He's short. He's small for real.
I could believe it.
Oh, yeah, I
He's
know he's
small
short.
for real. Yeah,
I know he's short.
but he kind of like stocky kind of short. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't no skinny small
And
short. He
he,
like
he got
short, but
got meat on him.
got a little meat on him. Yeah.
Man, Kyler Murray, man, people hate Kyler. Man, at the end of the day, Kyler Murray can play. I don't know what people talking about.
So you saying on record that he gonna perform well enough to get another contract with you guys?
Man, I hope, man, if he do, I hope a contract like Sam Darnold signed, like 30 something million.
Yeah.
See,
I
my
think
my
we'll learn.
problem over the years with Kyler Murray, because I've watched his game and I try to watch it without any bias to it over the years, and aside not including last year because he got hurt and stuff like that. So just the previous years. And it's the same, like I'm not going to say same comparison, but the same critique I gave Russell Wilson, not after he fell off, so before his Bronco days, but like the last 3 seasons with Seattle. I felt like because they were short, they were streaky quarterbacks. Like if you watch their season, you would see half the season they're performing at a high level. You're thinking, okay, they're clicking, but then they fall off and they never recover in that same season. So my
Right.
concern with Kyler Murray is that I do believe he's going to start off good. He's going to be hyped up for it, energetic. But by the time we reach week 10 and stuff like that, we're going to start to see the numbers slow down. And that's my biggest concern there with Kyler Murray.
I feel you though, but at the end of the day, man, like I tell people, bro, Kyler Murray is a straight quarterback. Arizona ain't like we don't even know no good coaches. Arizona even higher since he been their quarterback for real. Like the coaches they've been nothing coaches. And look at the division he was in. Everybody in that division won a Super Bowl or been to a Super Bowl and got great head coaches. He never had a great head coach since he been in Arizona. Cliff Kingsbury should never even got the damn job. He wasn't good in college.
Uh, I still don't know how he worked that out. I still don't
I
know
don't
how he
know.
did
I
that,
don't know.
man.
I don't know how you go from losing in college then get promoted to the
Teach me
NFL.
something. Teach me something. That's like me with all my, like just missed, like, cause your boy missed a lot of like stream time, but that's like ESPN calling me saying, "Hey, man, we saw you just took like 5 months off, man. Come work for us." That's basically what happened to Cliff.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you get
man,
a nice promotion. Like damn.
right,
Yeah, man.
like,
But
What
it just
don't they call him like the quarterback whisperer or something like that? Like
who
he good with quarterbacks.
who.
Cliff.
man,
If I'm thinking about him or
Yeah,
somebody else.
yeah,
man.
yeah. Probably in college.
They probably call him the whisperer because the quarterbacks can't hear him. That might be
What's the
it. So
Cause he with the Commanders right now, right?
No, man. Right now he at the Rams, man, trying to
I
learn
hit
some
the
shit
I'm
from
thinking
Sean
about somebody.
McVay. No, he
I'm thinking
was
about
at the
somebody
command.
else.
No, he was at the Commanders. He got fired.
Oh, they fired him?
They been fired his ass.
I
That's
thought
why I'm
oh,
telling you. That man is LA trying to learn something from Sean McVay, man. He assistant head coach.
I didn't even know that. I thought he
Yeah.
was still with the Commanders.
No, hell, they been got rid of that because his playbook is stale. His playbook don't evolve. His playbook stay the same.
Mm.
there's just some people that are just better as coordinators as opposed to the actual head coach there. But how
Yeah.
about the other team there, the 49ers? I mean, if I read that they have more than 20 people currently injured on that team. You look at that team, you look at who's hurt, you look at who's nursing the injury. I mean, things don't got so bad. The head coach don't got himself hurt and stuff like that in that car wreck. So they got injuries for days. And you know what that means. That means they're gonna have to run Christian McCaffrey for 400 times again, which is going knock on wood, but
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey got that history, him, George Kittle. So, man, they already fighting like it's mid-season with these injuries.
Yeah. I just
Yeah,
I know not in fantasy, I know not to take anybody from the 49ers because they ain't gonna make it all year. So uh they stay
Now,
hurt
when
though. They stay hurt.
man.
Like
Kyle Shanahan getting his ass fired after this year, man.
Mike says,
see
could
that.
Jaden and Diggs
I ain't
be
gonna
for
lie to you.
real?
He about to get his ass fired, man. The man drinking and driving too.
You know what they said happened?
Man, I know what happened, man. You know what happened.
No,
Man,
hold
you
up.
know,
I
man.
I did see that they said they didn't want to include that in the original thing that he was drinking and stuff like that. They waited till later on to just ease that out there. Like, oh
Oh,
yeah,
they
so
said that?
that like they well they did say that he did. I think I don't want to misquote this, but I remember that I was thinking afterwards because I was like, oh, they didn't include that in the original one, so it would have had to been that there was some drinking. But he also said that what was it like? It
He
was
was reaching for his phone.
one of those auto
Oh,
like cars that we
auto
drive. Yeah,
drive.
auto. Yeah. So he was in one of those too.
So how the fuck it
So
crashed then?
that's what I'd like to know. I'm sure the company was like, "Hey, keep that under wrap. Don't mention us. Don't reference us." But that's the part that I saw like way later that wasn't even mentioned also with that. So
All right, my boy Dale. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the 49ers gonna have a tough year this year, man. Think
oh,
gonna be I think gonna be
for
tough,
sure,
man. Cause
for
shit,
sure,
especially after what happened, what Seattle did to their ass in the playoffs. They're gonna be a rough year for them boys.
they gonna need Mike Evans to be fully healthy just to have somebody to throw to.
Shit, he
I'm not.
hurt
I ain't
right
He
talking about
now.
the ball.
healthy.
Just
He
have
hurt
somebody to
right
throw
now.
to.
He hurt right now.
Exactly.
He hurt.
Exactly. But I'm saying because they can't depend on Debo Samuel. You asking a man that left the team a couple years younger because he didn't want that workload. He didn't want that responsibility. But now you look around, he gonna have to do everything he was doing about 3 seasons ago and then some. Because the injuries are
Shit,
bad.
they better go get Brian IU.
I tell you what though, we're gonna find out if Brock Purdy's worth that money.
Huh?
'Cause remember those conversations? I think we had those conversations. Was it last year about Brock Purdy? Was he deserving or not
I
of the
wanna,
money?
I wanna pay Brock Purdy shit. That's
He's gonna have
man.
to earn it
That
this
people.
year.
Man, people pay. Man, I got people telling me the Vikings need to pay Baker Mayfield whatever he want.
Ooh.
Mm,
Baker Mayfield, man.
I wouldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Nah, I
Like
wouldn't do it.
people just want to pay quarterback just to pay him, just to say we. Man, come on, man. Baker Mayfield ain't about to do shit.
I
Yeah, I
wouldn't do
wouldn't
it.
do it.
And for me, I would honestly, because Baker's the kind of guy. He seemed like he can handle the truth. So I keep it a buck with him. I would sit him down and say, hey, bruh, sit down, sit down. I last year, the Falcons they went what 8-9. Saints, they went like 8-9.
Hey, shit,
Carolina made the
everybody didn't
playoff with 9 wins or something like that. Or was they 8-9? Yeah, everybody went basically
they?
that.
Shit.
I'm like, Baker, if you was him, you would have got us at least, to win the division and get in the playoffs. Uh, It was not hard last year. The standards don't get any lower than what it was last year. So
Especially
you
in that
want to get
division, yeah.
paid, and you can't lead us to at least the playoffs. That's all they ask from him. Todd Bowles will sit there and say he's doing a great job just because he's leading to the playoffs. That's it. He don't
In
care
the
about nothing else.
in the easy ass division.
hmm
The,
Easy.
the probably the
Easy
easy
though.
division in the NFL. Shit.
Yeah, it was easy. Um
I'm trying to think. Like, yeah.
Shit.
Maybe
So,
no. I'm gonna say
Who?
Josh, I'm gonna say your division because
oh,
besides
oh, wait a minute
y'all got
now.
the Jets,
The Jets.
Uh
Miami.
huh. Uh huh.
You got
Who
New
else in y'all
Keep
England,
going.
division?
Keep going.
New
Keep
New
going.
England,
England.
and
And who
And
else?
who
Buffalo.
the fuck?
Come on. Come on now.
Besides
Buffalo.
Buffalo though,
I'm just
y'all
It's
saying.
not Buffalo though.
guaranteed.
I'm
I'm
saying,
sorry.
but
What? Hold up
Cause think
now.
about it though. Think about this though. Y'all automatically guaranteed to win 4 games. Cause y'all gonna beat the Jets twice. Y'all gonna beat
Look
Miami
here.
twice. That's guaranteed
Look
four
here.
wins right
Look
there.
here now. JB's playing nice, all right? There's an NFC East that you take the Eagles out, and last year ain't no other team even sniff really doing something. Cowboys defense was that bad. Come on now. Come on now.
yeah, he
But
got your team up there.
not speaking of all time though, just speaking on just last year, well, just like overall though, not just last year,
Yeah,
overall. Patriots always
overall,
had like an easy division
AFC
though.
East, well, I mean, hey,
Besides the
things get
Patriots.
easy
I mean
when you
size.
dominate the division, like because every team you play gets two extra losses. So that's just
Yeah.
how it works
Yeah.
out.
But now
That's just
you
how it
come on,
works
man. You
out.
know y'all got the easy division though.
It's up
Miami.
there though. It's up there though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's for sure up there.
It's for sure the
I tell you what, I tell
yeah.
you what, if the ease of schedule makes that big a difference, let's see who gets the easiest schedule this year and how their record plays out if they make it to the Super Bowl. We're gonna see.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, listen, man. Last year, what y'all did with that schedule, then the way y'all had y'all luck in the playoff, that is something I ain't never seen since I've been watching football. I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro. Y'all played a CJ Stroud who can never perform after the wild card game. He is
Hey,
0-3 in whatever
don't
that
forget,
round that is.
don't forget Justin Herbert in the wild card round.
Oh yeah, you got lucky. I keep on forgetting y'all played Herbert. You got lucky with
I
Justin
forget too.
Herbert. Then you get CJ Stroud who can't play after the wild card game. Then you get a Denver Broncos, right?
When is it? When it's snowing? When y'all
With
play Denver?
And no
with a
Bo Nix.
backup quarterback that ain't played like in 10 years. Dog, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. I was heated. I can't believe the football guys bless New England like this.
We just
You
fell up
get
a little
just
short.
y'all play all the bum ass quarterbacks, Herbert and CJ Stroud in the playoffs. Man, that
Man,
was
y'all think
crazy. That was
JB, you
crazy.
think y'all gonna have a good year this year?
I think we're gonna have a good year, but a good year don't mean that we're gonna go as far or do what we did last year now. Like I will say, schedule does matter to some degree. We a better team than we were last year, but it may not reflect it record wise.
What was y'all record last
Mm.
year?
Because last year we was what was it
12 or
14 and
something?
no,
Or
it was
14
12
or
and 4 or
something?
14 and 3, one of the two.
Oh, yeah, y'all went crazy, man. I ain't never, but AJB, be real though. Have you ever seen that before from an
Oh no,
NFL team?
oh no. Like I mean, if you think about it now, you have to go back to the very beginning of Brady's first run at the Super Bowl, getting the lucky call to not call it a fumble just because the arm was
No,
moved
no,
because of
no, 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 no,
technicality.
no, no. They cheated that game. That was cheated. We ain't like that.
I
That
mean,
was cheated.
no, but when we say cheating now, I'm talking about the what was it, the Saints and the Rams, that pass interference non-call, like no debate, that's cheat.
No, man,
And
that
then
that tough rule with you, cause they took it away the next year. I ain't never
well,
heard that
I'm
rule
just saying,
before.
I'm
Yeah,
just
New England,
saying,
man, y'all do get lucky though, dog.
luck is
That
a skill.
that's crazy. That was Tom Brady first Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Yep.
And y'all ride
Well,
my
first
foot.
Super Bowl that we won actually. because the other two I like to forget them as if it never happened in the past. But
Which other
you know,
two?
and Walter Payton and the Bears versus the Patriots
Oh yeah,
blowout,
oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Okay,
then
okay.
Brett Favre and the Packers, Patriots, Drew Bledsoe. So those are the
That's
previous
crazy,
two.
man. That's
I be
crazy.
forgetting y'all had Drew for a little while.
I keep on forgetting too, though. I like the Drew Bledsoe though.
Yeah,
Oh,
just not
Drew
as much as
Bledsoe.
Brady.
Hurricane Trina was the best thing ever happened to the Saints.
Oh yeah, they was inspired that year, man. I still remember because at that time, I was in Florida, so around that time, like we did get Hurricane Katrina, just not at the same level that it hit New Orleans
Man, that shit
that
was
year.
crazy.
Mm.
That shit
That's the
was.
longest I remember going without power too, like because Hurricane Wilma came that year too, so we went
I'm
weeks
because they got
without
cheap,
power.
bro. Nah. Oh, they.
Is
Oh
that the
yeah.
year
Hey,
they won the
I like AJ
uh,
Brown over there.
Oh yeah, love the
You say who?
intensity, AJ
Nah.
Brown.
Is that the year they won the Super Bowl? The
Hell yeah.
Saints?
That year they cheated us. Fuck the Saints. Fuck New Orleans. That cheating
I
ass shit.
really did
Y'all had
want you guys at that time to win.
We had Brett
That
Favre.
y'all
year.
had Brett Favre.
Yeah, they
Nah,
had that.
Brett Favre be throwing them interceptions, man.
Bro, they had a whole bounty
Hey,
scandal, bro.
let's not forget though. You got to remember at that point in time for the Minnesota Vikings, Adrian Peterson, as great as he was, he had fumbling issues and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So you, the coach, you got to decide.
Mm,
Dang, am I going to let him
I
fumble
forgot
it,
AB
or am
was
I
on
going
No,
to
that
I
let Brett
feel you.
team.
Favre throw a
No, I feel
pick?
you though.
You know.
But that
So,
bounty scandal would did me, and they were found guilty.
mhm. Oh yeah, I
I
remember that. I was looking at Saint fans. I was like, you know what? You guys gonna get treated like they treat us and stuff like that. Because they be
Mm.
like, Doc a first round pick, Doc a first round pick. I'm like, y'all in that territory now.
I don't know
So
what they even did to New Orleans as a franchise. I don't know what even happened to them.
what did they do? What did
I
they
know
do?
the
I feel like
coaches
they
got
went after the
suspended.
coaches more than they went after the actual team. I
That's
feel
what I'm
like.
saying. Like that was,
I think they just suspended him, I
yeah,
think.
dude got
And
suspended for
that's
like
about
a
it.
year. But I don't know about the team, though. Man, they were out there cracking our shit in that game. I ain't gonna lie. I knew what was going on, man. They was they were playing like the
Oh yeah, getting
80s.
after it.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Wait a minute, he
AB
fumbled three
fumbled
times
three
that
times.
game.
Dang. I wouldn't have had him the
I
ball
keep
either,
having to
did.
remember because I remember back
Dang.
then, man. I'm like, man, he running, but you got to hold that ball, man. Like.
You ain't lying.
I don't see plenty dudes in high school that they run with everything they got, and then that ball, you hear the announcer saying fumble,
I
and
hate
then it's
that
like,
shit. That shit show
just
me
like
you
that.
soft real when you fumbling the football.
Hey, you remember
Mm.
that time for the what year was it? The Vikings? I think you guys were playing against Seattle, and it was like nasty weather, and I think you guys had to start. Who was it? Joe Webb at quarterback or something like that? Way
Yeah,
back when
he did start for that quarterback before. What happened?
it was like all you could do was really just hand the ball off to AP and just hope that he can get something going because it was like hard to move the ball, like lots of
Man,
rain on the field if I remember
shit,
correctly,
we
like
had a lot of games like that. Shit.
terrible.
Man, our quarterback play be fucking horrible for the Vikings, man. Remember Josh Freeman?
I remember Josh
Man,
Freeman
we been
because
had some
y'all picked
fucked
him
up.
up. He was
So
coming from Tampa Bay,
the
right? When y'all picked him
Yeah.
up. Hmm.
so the Vikings, though, if you think about it, they didn't get a good, like, consistent quarterback until what, Kirk Cousins?
Man, fuck no. Don't ever say that shit on here. That's just talking about Kirk Cousins. Man, fuck no. That
You
shit was
ain't
the
Gotta
like
go
worst.
Kirk
back to
Cousins?
Man, that one of the worst shit I ever seen my fucking franchise do, man.
And he was
Hell
putting on
no.
some numbers though. Like he was putting on some numbers though.
Yeah, that was.
y'all
That's
tried
about it.
Sam Bradford,
Yeah,
the
Sam
late
Bradford had it. Sam Bradford used to go crazy.
the late TJ Jackson.
I forgot about Sam
Um,
Bradford.
y'all tried some of everything back then. What, Christian Ponder, y'all
Yeah,
drafted him?
yeah, hell yeah, we did. He said we
Woo!
did. Man, we'd have had a shitload of quarterback.
Yeah, y'all had a lot.
Our
Man.
luck ain't shit with quarterbacks. I ain't gonna lie. And people mad we
Mm.
starting Kyler Murray. Like, bro, what the fuck y'all expect?
Y'all should have kept Sam Donald.
Shit, he wanted too much. Shit.
Because y'all got to go back to when
Man.
y'all had Dante Culpepper. Those days,
I
Yeah.
forgot about
really.
Dante
Dante Culpepper.
Dante Cope was our franchise
Damn.
quarterback.
I remember him.
It's been a minute though.
I felt
Man,
That's
it's
hell
been a
time.
yeah.
long time.
That was the early 2000s.
Well, let's see. When did he end up leaving Minnesota? That was like,
Remember, probably he busted his knee.
oh, that's right. Because he signed with Miami, and that did not work out. Got it. Sometimes you gotta listen to your medical staff because he clearly was not 100% when he started for the Dolphins, and that cost him his an opportunity at his job. Like Miami said, "Nah, we've seen enough." See, that's what I don't like about sometimes when you have, like the teams like, "Hey, you got to play through the injury," but you go out there and you
Who's
put
saying
bad
that?
film, they're not gonna care about that. They just gonna judge you off the film you put on the field. So, so that's what
Yeah,
messed
man.
Culpepper up at Miami.
Yeah, I like
I
the
forgot all
Culpepper
about
though.
him.
You say you don't know about Culpepper?
I forgot about him.
Oh man, Culpepper, my
I'm about to say
dog.
you probably still thinking about Quincy Carter in those days for the Cowboys, and
Chrissy
that
Carter was man.
that takes
Chrissy,
you
hey
back,
man,
man.
Carter, and he was so. Hey man, hey, you know who was decent to me though, dog? I used to
Who?
like Aaron Brooks.
Oh, yeah, good Aaron. Yeah, I mean Aaron Brooks he was great, like in his own way. Like he was nice because you think about at the time, obviously they were going to compare him to his cousin Mike Vick at the time and stuff like that. But I like the fact that he could
I
run, but he was
forgot
that
about him.
pass first, and he could pass that ball. And they
I
had
don't
some
know why
fun teams.
he was kind of weak, but he was kind of sweet though. It was crazy the way I view Aaron Brooks, dog. It was
Yeah.
crazy. Man, we had a lot of good quarterbacks. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. These quarterbacks nowadays ain't shit. These quarterbacks horrible, man.
So, who would y'all say the top 10 quarterbacks right now in the league currently
Man,
going into this year?
we probably gonna have the same
So let's say
list.
we might
No,
just have it. Now,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna do.
Drake
Yeah,
May
go
ain't
ahead.
on my top 10 list though.
Then we ain't got the same list then. Okay. No, no, I'm just playing. I gotta actually like see how the list look and then see if it gets down far enough for me to reach on Drake May. Now I'm not gonna have the order of it, but obviously you've got your guarantees, you've got your, Josh Allen's of the world, you still got Patrick Mahomes up there, you still got
Lamar,
your yep, Lamar's up there, you still got why can't I think of his name
Joe
there?
B,
Joe Burrow. Yep, you still let's see, so that's four there.
Matthew
So
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford.
Huh?
He's up there, but I'm watching him. I'm watching him
Oh,
because
I play by say no. I would say, oh my God, what?
hey, I can't say no to the league MVP.
No,
I
but I
can't say
thought you
no to
would
that.
the way you paused for a second.
No, I'm so used to like projecting, like for what's to come moving forward and
Mm.
stuff. But based upon what's been done, like based upon last season and stuff, yeah, he's
Shit, you got
definitely.
Sam Darnold up. He in there,
I'm saying Donald.
huh?
Sam's on the side right now. Sam's on the side. I gotta
I,
see the rest of the list
So
first.
so so Jay,
I,
so that's crazy to me, dog. The man had two
man,
good years, threw for over 4,000 yards, and won a Super Bowl. What much more do you
Right.
want to see?
Hey, look who won that Super Bowl though. That defense and Kenneth Walker the third. And
Don't do
Jackson
that.
Smith and
No.
Jigma pretty good.
Oh
Pretty
my
good.
God, that's crazy,
That's all I'm saying. That's all. I mean,
bro.
it's no disrespect, but to say
It
that he's
is,
guaranteed top 10, I got to see the rest of the
I
quarterbacks I'm
can't.
comparing
I
them
can't.
to.
bro. Okay,
That's all
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
top
saying.
10.
okay. Look, hey, you know how crazy this shit is though, JB. Because I'm gonna say this. What about Dak? Dak top 10?
For sure. Yeah,
Not,
he's
not
See,
in my
top
Dak's
book.
the
10.
shut. You see that?
Not in
You
my book. But
see?
now
You
hold
see?
up now, because it wasn't but what 2 years ago that he was leading the league in interceptions and stuff like that. Like that, you can't just make a leap. He didn't even make a leap into the
But wait,
playoffs last year.
wait. Josh let lead interception too one time. Now it happens. Sometimes it be
Who
like that.
who did the lead in
But
But
interception?
I say like my top 10 this year though, you got the tradition, the Pat Mahomes, the Josh Allen, the Joe Burrows, the you got the Lamar Jackson, Matthew Stafford. Then I think after like the five, it's based on preference at that point. After five.
Well, who's
not
your
And you can
really.
throw
preference then?
in
Okay,
Educate
who?
us here.
Okay, who your five?
okay. So after that, my next five would be I'm gonna say just no
Dang.
order. I'm just gonna name five,
Yeah, go ahead,
right?
Dak.
I'll go I'll go Dak, Justin Herbert, I'll go I'll go Jordan Love. Um see, it get tricky after that.
Man,
You know what?
it been got tricky for you, but go
I
ahead.
you know what? I throw Sam Donner in there like nine. I throw then I go either Caleb or what's the name, Jared Goff, right there at the
Okay.
little 10 mark. Oh, I forgot about let me tell you, I gotta put Sunshine in there. Oh,
Who? Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence,
Put
yeah.
Trevor
I
Lawrence
would
in there,
never,
man. You better
never.
promote him into top 10 category already.
Like him and
He only had one good
him.
year.
Look, I'm gonna tell you where that good year came from. It came from the game against the Jets. It cost me in fantasy football too. He went out there and threw what, 6 touchdowns? Come on, it was the Jets, man. Come on.
I would have to put
Yeah.
it. It's either like between him and Keller Williams. Keller Williams had one good year, you know. So I'm still kind of
Yeah.
gauging Keller Williams yet. So it's
I
between
will say the young quarterbacks are hard to gauge because you
yeah,
compare and you're always afraid that somebody pulled a CJ Stroud. It was one good year, then you never return to that. But you said Justin Herbert. I can't
Yeah.
justify putting Justin Herbert up there.
I can't
You
stand
know,
Justin Herbert. I hate people put him on the top 10 list.
it's hard to pick 10 quarterbacks over him though right
How is
now.
it?
Cause
I can give you 10 right now.
those can
okay,
give
give
you
me
15,
10.
honestly.
Okay,
Fifteen,
we know about the other five quarterbacks. We know about them.
right?
I would go with a Bo Nix. I would
Bo
go
Nick is top 10.
I'm I can't.
what's
Oh
wrong with
my
Bo
god.
Nix? Yo, see, I don't
Bo
know,
Nix
man.
is a
Bo Nick.
product of the
See,
talent
see,
of the Denver Broncos.
what talent? They ain't got shit on
Look,
offense.
look at I watched many Bronco games last year. Watching them was like a reflection of watching the Eagles last year. There was nothing that passing game was doing that was so exciting last year. They just ultimately relied on the defense, control and possession, and occasionally Bo Nix would run because he doesn't know how to make a read. He doesn't like to target his number one receiver at all. I realize that. He just targets his boy, what's his name, that came from Oregon with him and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, what Bo Nix does good is when the game is close late, he's good at, finishing most of the time late in the game. I will give him that. And I like that in the starting quarterback. But first through fourth quarter, you telling me top 10 right
My
now?
top
I
10
need to
is a
see more.
push.
But if I'm not mistaken, he was top 2 in the league in pass attempts.
Well, it ain't resulting in the yards and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now he get his completions because these are short passes, Zoe. These are me and you can make these passes,
Bo
man.
Nick. I can't
But
go Bo Nix. Ooh,
see,
that's
JB,
a tough one. Bo
see, this is the
Nix.
part I be confused on, bro. We are we bash Bo Nix because you say the short passes, right? Then we look
I'm
at
just saying
somebody.
that's a heavy part of his game. Like
No,
Sean
I'm saying
Payton's doing the best he can with what he got
no, I'm
and
just
stuff
saying
like
no.
that.
Then we look at a guy like Justin Herbert who put up all the great numbers in a regular season. Then come playoffs, he forget how to pass the football. Like I
I,
don't
I,
know. It just I don't know. It's crazy. It's wild to me, man.
like I didn't have Justin Herbert in the top 10.
No, but a
So
lot of
what's the
people,
rest of your
man. I have Bo Nix on my shit. I'll probably throw Love on there just because.
Well, let me ask y'all this, because none of y'all said his name. So let me see if I'm tripping here. So y'all not gonna put. I know last year wasn't the best example there, but he has won a Super Bowl and he's been there multiple times. So y'all
Jalen
not
Hurts.
gonna consider someone like Jalen Hurts,
I forgot
at
about
least
Jalen
above
Hurts
a
for
Dak
real.
Prescott, at
Yeah.
least.
No,
You
I really
know,
forgot about Jalen Hurts. Yeah, he for sure top 10.
I put him.
Yeah, he top 10. I
Um,
forgot about Jalen Hurts though.
the only reason
That's another one over
he,
Herbert.
the only reason why I just don't trust him when it comes to throwing, no, when it comes to the passing, because it's like
See,
he he
I'm but
it's
damn
kind of
man,
iffy.
the
come on,
man won a Super Bowl
come
MVP,
on.
He
But
you
he's been
did.
trust
there multiple times, man,
but
multiple
He
Nash,
did.
times.
He
You
did.
hear what you saying though, but you trust a Dak Prescott and a Justin Herbert over Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, because I think
Now,
playing
don't get
style,
me wrong.
right?
Don't get me wrong, Nash.
Because
Like I'm gonna help you out here. I'm gonna help you out here. Now, I get what you're talking about in terms of purely just passing. If we focus on that as a
mm,
coordinator, I rather have Dak to operate my offense because we can't spread it out with Jalen Hurts like that. I get what you're saying, but what
mm,
Jalen Hurts does, he specializes in what he does. He can do his playbook is going to be different. I get that. It's going to be different, but he excels at what he does. He's a winner. He's been a winner since college. That's in his
mm,
DNA. It may not be pretty and stuff like that. Sometimes he's going to have to run it. but he's gonna do what it takes to win the game. He might piss off your top receiver in the process. He might miss a couple passes and have a couple days where he can't pass. It comes and goes,
Man,
but he turns it on when you need it the most, and that's what I
I
respect about him.
That's facts
the
though.
reason why though, because I watched a lot of Eagles games though. It's been like a couple games last year. He'd go the whole second half without completing the pass.
I
You
remember
know,
that.
Mhm.
so that's why. Like you can't really rely on him. If the run
Oh,
ain't
but
working,
let's be
I just
real though,
can't trust
Nash.
it.
The man is learning. I think this be his sixth offensive coordinator in 6 years.
But I'll say this though. I don't, it's like I ain't gonna say he getting them fired because they have good records. I don't know.
No, they be
Kellen
leaving.
Moore, they be leaving. Kellen Moore
Yeah,
went to the Saints. So I liked
yeah.
him because he came from Dallas. He was cool. He was alright. So
He was your quarterback,
yeah,
wasn't
he was a quarterback. He was a backup quarterback
he? Yeah, yeah.
when Dak was Dak stayed, but him and Dak he was that backup a long time ago. So,
I can't believe you said
hmm.
Trevor Lawrence, man.
Yeah,
It's
that was
just
wild. T
I
Law. That's
just
like an
crazy.
old dude literally
I
just had
just
one good game. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jacksonville got hot last year, but in the NFL, there's such a thing as getting hot at the right time. They got
so
hot at the right time, but I don't
so
think that carries over.
would you put Drake May in the top 10? Your
Would I put
quarterback?
Drake May in the top 10? I would put him probably exactly at 10. Probably exactly at 10. Why? Because I like the fact that last year, I mean, look at his receivers now. You take your boy Dak Prescott, you give him the weapons we had last year, and give us the weapons you guys had last year, and let's see how that play out. You know,
I
he
like that
did
one.
better with less. Okay, he went further with less. He took a
But y'all
team
had a
that
good
was
defense
destined to
though.
go nowhere. We lost. We lost to the Raiders in the opening game last year. I'm ashamed to say that.
But
We lost to the
but
Raiders.
y'all had good defense, and also too y'all schedule. Cause look at it, y'all play the Raiders. I mean, y'all play the Jets in Miami twice. That's 4 wins off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So
All I'm saying.
y'all
All I'm
schedule helped
saying.
y'all out, man.
I mean, let's see, because you guys got to play the Giants a couple times. You guys got to play. I mean, I know what we did to the Giants when we played them and stuff like that. My boy still in concussion protocol and stuff like that. But when I saw you guys play them, I didn't see that. So I'm just saying, we play the same teams y'all play. So that's all I'm saying.
Man, man.
And he's ascending. We went out there and finally got him his guy. Your guy had guys for years and ain't did nothing.
So
No,
you
Not
think
done.
Drake May is better than that?
I said, yeah, I got him as a better quarterback than Dak. I would rank him higher than Dak Prescott. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, Dink and Dak, he every other year he
Man,
leads. Every other
JB,
year he leads the
yeah, that
league in
man a
turnovers,
nickname.
man.
man, you
Every other
talking
year he leads
crazy,
the league in
man.
turnovers, man. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's true.
Henley,
It's
not
true.
last year. What you,
That's what I'm saying. Every other
man,
year, the year before that, he led the league in turnovers. It's like he
man,
can't choose an identity. One year he want to be Jameis Winston, the next year he want to go out there and be a starting quarterback. He can't choose
nah,
an identity.
saying Jamie Winston is disrespectful. Now he ain't never like that, nah.
But
But
I like Jameis. He keep it entertaining, man. But
Damn.
man,
They said
man,
they finalizing the deal right now. Well, they expecting tomorrow the Chicago Bear, Atlanta, and Indiana. And they say Indiana won't include their name with the team.
mm,
All them Bear for
wow,
we not leaving Chicago. We not leaving. Yeah, that's the fuck y'all are. The Indiana
man,
Bears.
Indiana taking over.
The Indiana Bear. They got two teams now.
Oh wow.
oh and
Well, you know
then
what's funny though? I don't think none of us said. I could be wrong though. I don't think any of us said Caleb Williams for that top 10, despite the fact that he's obviously Madden's cover boy right now, former first overall pick, and he did great last year for the Bears. But none of us said him top
Nah,
10.
but
I
he had a
think
I think Nash, but man, bro, he had a 56 or 55 completion rate.
yeah.
What the fuck? He
He
meant to me he played like Kyler Murray for real. He just got better
See,
toys around him at the time.
Caleb is doing a little bit of what I've seen at times early on in Josh Allen's career once he got it going, I should say, to where because remember that pass he made, I think it was in the playoffs there, back against the
Yeah,
wall there, running back and just throws it up there, makes something amazing happen. Now the fans expect it every time, and that's what you're trying to do every single play. But that's not what gets you. You got to know when to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I
exactly.
remember when Tom Brady first came to Tampa Bay and Bruce Arians wanted him to go deep, go deep, go deep. And Brady's like, no, that's not what's going to get us the Super Bowl. We got to have, you got to have a balance, because you can't
Yeah,
make miracle plays every day.
that's facts. That's fact. And you
Yeah,
can't, you can't, you can't live off that shit.
you right. You right.
But Ca-
I
but
think they're
Caleb,
gonna take a step back.
yeah,
But go ahead, my
Caleb,
bad.
he played good last year, but look who he played against the fucking Packers. The Packers horrible. I'm being real. The Packers is horrible.
I would love this one. Get to take a free shot at the Packer fans.
Man, I've been trying to tell the Packers about themselves. They hard headed.
What do
I ain't,
Green Bay fans actually think their record for to be this year? Like how
I
they
They
prepare
don't,
to play out?
they think they be in my chat, bro. They think they're gonna be good this year.
I ain't gonna say they horrible, but I'll say this: Jordan Love will have moments where he great, then he have moments where he look like he just the average quarterback.
And,
I'm
He
gonna
too
tell
and,
you
and
when the
inconsistent.
average quarterback for to happen. The moment that Christian Watson goes down with yet another injury,
He
as he
can't stay
always
healthy.
does, and stuff
He
like that,
can't
then
stay
they're gonna be
healthy.
like, "Dang, we let a couple receivers gone. Now he's gone," and
I didn't
stuff
get
like
that
that.
though. Like why would they trading receivers away?
Why would they pay Christian Watson? It's the bigger question, though. Like,
I don't
why did
know.
they pay him? I would have said, "Look,
So
man, until you play at least 12 games for me in a season, you not going to get paid, and they better be the
I
best 12
think
games of your life."
I think they're relying on what's buddy name? Is it
Matthew
Matthew
Golden.
Golden? I think
Yeah,
that's what
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah,
relying
yeah,
but he
yeah.
was
on.
a
Matthew
rookie
Golden.
last year.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
showed. It showed. It showed.
So
Now I
they
get it.
really don't
Like
have no.
I mean, Jaden Reed, if but
Mm-mm.
like
Man, they
without
bet
the
off.
defense, because they spent all that, but Mika's gonna be out what half the season, even when he comes back and stuff like that. It's just of the teams in the division there, they're not the ones that I'm really that focused on now. Best
No,
case scenario, they compete, try to get to that second spot, maybe end up in third, but they competing with Detroit at this point to see who's gonna be worse here. Now, and I don't think Detroit's gonna be all that bad, honestly. So I think Green Bay is gonna probably end up coming in last place in the division.
that's what
Mm,
I've been telling people, man. I don't like their defense.
I mean,
Like
because there's
yeah,
shit.
nothing
see,
special about the offense.
Oh yeah, man, I'm not like I tell people. It ain't that I don't like Jordan Love. It's just Jordan Love is okay, but he not the type of quarterback that gonna make people around him better. He needs some shit around him.
And the fact that I don't normally mention backup quarterbacks, but we saw how Malik Willis did when he was called upon last year. You're gonna miss that for about 2, 3 games when you need him because Jordan Love tend to get hurt a bunch. It looks like
Yeah,
to me, so they're
yeah.
gonna regret that. Who's their backup quarterback now?
mm,
I don't know.
'Cause I'm like
I don't
that was
know.
a secure position there. He wasn't, he's the kind of guy you want in the locker room, and so to lose
Cool.
someone like him,
Malik
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 Willis.
Willis,
Willis. hmm
he was
Man, he
nice,
was
bro.
learning that playbook, man. He was learning that playbook.
Yeah. So how y'all think he gonna do with Miami?
All right, different situation now, man. It's like I still don't know to this day who's gonna be the starting receivers for the Miami Dolphins. I really don't know. And the offensive line is an even bigger question right now down there. So Malik gonna be running for his life. Like y'all finna see this boy take off. They're gonna call this boy Soul Train when it's all said and done, because he's gonna be running. Like drop
Yeah,
back 2 steps, running and stuff like that. Like, but
I agree. They don't have no really. I think they got they picked up from Dallas, Jalen Tolbert. I think I forgot they picked them up. So um
I know they
yeah.
drafted a receiver from I think Louisville from like was it third round or fourth round, one of the two. Um, but it's right now until they actually do something. These are no names compared to what the Dolphins were used to having prior to that. Oh, come on now, RC. Zach Wilson. Now that's a name that I could have done without hearing this year.
He's
Zach
still with
Who?
Wilson.
Miami?
Where he at?
I'd say Zach Wilson is still not in Miami, is he? I know he can't still be there. They're not going to pay a man nothing just to pay him.
No,
Not when they got Quinn
I think
Ewers.
he left. I think he left Miami.
Yeah, so no idea was. I hope you're saying that he's not the Green Bay Packers backup
No,
quarterback. I really hope for their sake.
he in New Orleans.
Oh, he in New Orleans? He must be the third string then. Don't they got Spencer Rattler over there?
Shit, he over Spencer
I,
Rattler.
I forgot about
Ooh.
Spencer Rattler. He good and terrible.
Oh, the Packer got Tyron Taylor.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. I like to ride.
Yeah.
He's that veteran.
And they got your boy. Ain't he from Ohio State? Kyle McCoy?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
They got
Last
him
time I
too.
heard from him, wasn't he trying to get on the depth chart for the Eagles, I think, or was
Yeah,
it
he
someone
over
else?
there. He their third string quarterback.
Well, he ain't my boy. He left us. He said he'd
Oh,
rather play for Syracuse than play for us. After
oh,
that loss
damn.
that you guys gave him, we ran him out of town.
But I knew he played for Ohio State though.
Yeah, he did. You was right. You was right. But after that, I remember that I was so pissed with him. I was so pissed with him. I really was. Like, but I was then hurt when he chose to transfer. I was like, bro, can't you take a little criticism? But I'm like, you went to Syracuse of all places?
He said
Like,
he out of there.
hey, I mean, he balled out over there, except for a couple games he had a lot of turnovers. He did ball out. But man,
Hell yeah. Man, I'm hot as fuck.
mm-hmm.
I'm always hot.
But I did pull up Notre Dame's schedule over here. Let's take a look. Now, Notre Dame, they're playing Wisconsin. This isn't 2010, this isn't Melvin Gordon, Wisconsin Badgers here. These Badgers are sorry. Okay. They've been trashed for a minute. So they play Wisconsin, they play Rice, Michigan State. No idea what Michigan State's going to do this year. I just know it's going to be bad. Purdue's been a joke lately. They've been so bad. I feel so bad for the program. They've been playing that bad. North Carolina, Bill's not going to do nothing. Stanford, another team. I mean, look at this. Okay, then you add BYU, finally somebody that's like, okay, BYU, that could be, a game there.
hmm
Then you get a bye week. Navy, Navy's gonna probably, who knows, be ranked low. They like these games there, low ranked team, beat them. And then Miami at Notre Dame here. So we finally gonna see what they really are about here. Let's see. Holden says Louisville receiver who is on the Dolphins, Chris Bell. That's right, Chris Bell. That's the guy. Appreciate that. That's him. Now he's someone that if you're in the middle of that fantasy football draft and you taking a flyer on the guy because Miami needs somebody, right? So
Yeah.
let's see. And then Boston
I thought
College.
I
Yeah,
thought
not
they play
expecting
I
nothing.
thought they play USC.
Let's see. Let's
What
see.
the fuck was I looking at? Oh, that
SMU.
might be next year then.
It could be. Maybe was it 2030? I think I seen that announcement too. Or is that
Oh,
maybe either
oh, probably.
2028 or 2030, something like that.
Oh,
I think
okay.
2028.
Okay.
So yeah. So
And so they only
SMU
got
though should be a ranked team, but really Miami's that only
they got
them
two
and
good
then
teams.
BYU.
Yeah,
So
that's it. And BYU not even.
and all they have to do is finish the season ranked 15 or
Just
higher.
all they gotta do is lose one game on the schedule. They good.
That's it. That's it, especially if it's a close game. Especially if it's a close game. Because last
Yeah.
year, what was they? I forget what they were ranked, even though they didn't make the college football playoffs, but it was higher than 15. So they would have made it last year for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
with the football playoffs, it's what I can't remember. Is it
How many
12?
teams?
It's 12 teams, yeah. 12 or 15.
I was just about to ask that same question. I think it's 12.
It's got to be 12. I know it's not 15,
Nah,
so it's
nah,
got to
nah.
be.
Cause they
Do you
try
think
they trying to move it to 16. I've been hearing.
do you think I
Let me
heard
go
them
to see
talking
this
about
real
it
quick.
last year. Every year when they come out with the teams, it's always some a big fuss about who make it and don't make it. Do you think eventually they just gonna get away from
The
like the
playoff.
like I get not the playoffs, but like they're just gonna put the best 12 team no matter like the record sake and a lot of times some teams
I
will
don't think
lose
that they'll
three
do that.
games, four times. You
I
don't
don't
think
think they'll
so?
do that just because they want conference championships to mean something. Because imagine,
Mm,
you've got two teams on the schedule. One team's already got two losses, so they know they can't climb into the top 12, probably based upon their strength of schedule. Their only path would have been a conference championship title. That gives them something to play for. If they don't have that to play for, we're going to have half the teams by the time we reach week 8 declaring for the draft, pulling out,
mm-hmm.
and then it's going to be just like for bowl games. So they have to have something for these players. I mean, that's what I love so much about college hoops. They have the perfect system because even if you have not won a game all year, you can still get into the tournament somehow magically. If you guys start winning every
Mm-hmm.
single game, in the conference tournament to get there, you can earn your own bid. But obviously, football, we
Yeah.
cannot play that many games. That's going to take a lot of boys out. And I mean a lot.
Mhm.
I
For
do think it's
real.
gonna be a lot of change there because a lot of people, when they realize they ain't making the college football playoffs, a lot of them people sit out them bowl games, don't even play no more. Like them other
Oh
bowl
yeah,
games for a lot of people don't even
because the agent
mean
gonna say, "Hey
nothing.
man,
Yeah, they don't
like."
need to play.
hmm They be like, because I
So
remember what was that guy that I forgot who he was. He was like, I want to say he was like either a linebacker or a defensive end. I'm trying to remember, did he play for Notre Dame? He got hurt in a bowl game against Ohio State, I feel like. And it was a severe injury to where he went from being a top 10, top 15 pick. So they drafted him, I think, maybe second or third round, but the amount of money that he missed out on because of that one injury at the last game of his season, nobody wants to be that guy.
yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't play either unless I need some more tape out there. I need some like okay, I need to finish off strong. I
Dang,
need a
I'm about to
good
say, you
game.
sound like you're going to sit out your entire junior year and just
Hell
wait for the
yeah.
draft
Now,
at that point.
know what I'm saying though? Let's just say I'm in my junior year, right, or my
hmm
senior year. If I done had a good year, I know I'm going. I'm in the top 15, top 20. I might say that I could don't need me to play. Know I'm in the first round for sure. So it's like ain't no need to risk it unless I need to put some more tape out there just in case.
Man, you
You
sound
If
like
got to
I'm
you.
like,
be,
Man, you sound like his boy from Ohio State that one year.
whoa, 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 whoa.
because
Hey,
it's like ain't no need to risk it for Now if I know I'm going number one, if I know I'm going top 10, ain't no need to play. I'm good.
when before Shador got drafted last year, I'm trying to remember, wasn't he skipping out on like meeting with some teams or just completely dismissing certain teams like the Giants or whatever because he
Yeah,
really
that
thought he
yeah.
was going to be a guaranteed first round pick?
I think that what they.
Yeah.
I think that what they said.
And he ain't do didn't they say he ain't do the combine or something too, right? It
They
was
said
something
he
like
ain't do
that.
something. Yeah, I
If he
forgot what
knew
it
what
Yeah.
I
was.
knew back then, he'd have been the first one there at the combine, the
Yeah.
first one
It
there.
was something like that. Yeah. They were like, it's on tape, so you ain't got to do the combine. But Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't do the combine either though. He said the same thing. Like it's on y'all see the tape. But he
Nah,
can he can do that.
that's a sign that the tape is not accurate. I mean, he better put it together this year. Okay, that's all
I
I'm saying.
think
He better put it together.
he gonna do good because
Look,
I
man,
know this y'all boy now, Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray really wouldn't. He played better without Kyler Murray.
Who?
did
Like
he?
so, Marvin
Who?
Did he
Harrison
really?
Jr.
Huh?
A little bit, just a
A
little bit.
little
He
Not,
bit.
did
I
just
get
A
what you're
little
saying.
bit.
I get what you're
just a little
saying.
bit.
I get what you're saying, but it's not enough to make that statement, though. Because I get what you're saying. Because
Hell,
everybody
Mhm.
goes back to when Kyler Murray said, "It's not my job to throw the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr." When he
Yup,
no,
said
that's
that,
man.
crazy.
I almost flipped the table. I was
Yeah,
like,
that
"It
was.
is your job to feed him. That's your very
Hey, he gonna
job
be
right there."
he gonna be saying that about what's his name Jetta next. Ain't
No,
my
he
job to
learned
throw
it
him the
last. He
ball.
learned it.
Now he say
Man,
that.
listen, man. You
JJ, they're gonna be like,
live to
JJ,
learn.
warm up. JJ, warm up. If that
For
happens, I
real.
guarantee you. So
Hey,
I wish he would get to the mic and say that, bro.
Yeah, like no, we ain't going for that one.
But nah, Marvin
yo,
Harrison Jr. Listen, what I saw from Jacoby Brissett and Michael Wilson when Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't play, I was like,
Wilson
oh
went
my
crazy.
gosh. I was like, oh
He,
my
he
gosh.
gonna be their wide
14
receiver one.
catches?
Michael Wilson,
He's
he's
hey,
definitely on my he definitely is on my fantasy board.
What round?
you,
I
you're gonna
can't say
regret
all
telling.
that. You know what I'm
But,
saying?
He in the he in our league, JB.
but yeah,
hmm
uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's your team
Uh,
name? That's right.
Demon Slayer.
That's right. So
he knew. Well, he been
no,
there.
he's been there
I've been
since
there.
day one. He's been in my
Oh,
division. So it's been me, him, Black Medicine, and also K Money as well. So it's been the four of us usually. But this year, since we got two
hmm
divisions, so you still not in our division, though. You on the other side.
the
After the year you had last
So
year, I was not gonna put you on my in my on my side. Absolutely not.
yeah,
yeah.
he definitely not on my
I had him last
he
year.
definitely on my board for
I
sure.
had him last year on my team.
Yeah, Michael Wilson. Did you pick him up or you drafted him?
I
That
can't
would have been a
remember.
smart pickup there.
I can't remember.
But he's definitely
I
I'll
for
say
sure ain't.
this.
I don't know.
He later round though. He's not gonna be the top three. He definitely later. later
You take
rounds
him
for sure.
top three, you want to. You
I won't do that. That'll be crazy.
I'm gonna
I
say
won't
this
do
though.
that.
I'm gonna say this. Marvin Harrison Jr. The only redemption arc that I could see feasible this year is if somehow, some way, if Carson Beck takes that, when Carson Beck takes the job
Mm.
and stuff like that, if he has rapport with Marvin Harrison Jr. and brings it out of him, that's the only thing that's gonna save him right now. It's not gonna come from Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett, Michael Wilson's got that athleticism. He uses it, man. I was watching Marvin Harrison. He's not getting separation out there. I'm like, bruh. You forgot how to play
Mm.
football sometimes, dropping
His
passes left and
confidence
right.
gone.
Well, maybe Carson Beck can bring it back, but I don't think Jacoby
Um,
Brissett can.
Nah,
so
he going straight to the whatever the read tell him.
I got a player for y'all because the past couple of years I've been drafting them just off like what y'all think about what's his name? Keon Coleman. I think is it.
Man from
Oh
Buffalo.
God, man, I
Yeah.
forgot about that man,
Man,
bro. I don't even think he's on
draft him
my
if you
draft
want
board,
to.
man. Yeah, he's not
I
even
won't
on my
Yeah,
do
draft
it.
board.
go ahead.
I
He a
won't
good
do it.
player.
I will not do it.
He
I
might be the
learned my
sleeper.
lesson.
He might be the sleeper through the whole
Yeah,
draft.
stay sleep, bro. Like he can hibernate, bro. He will not be on my board. I just can't.
What?
I'm gonna say this. The only way I think he probably I don't even think the only reason
That
I
man-
took him last year because I'm
you
thinking,
took him?
okay, I took him late round, like late.
I
He
get
was
that.
not
I
in the
get that.
starting
You know,
because
like
I thought he
first
was gonna
round
be that
pick.
number one
He
because they
was
ain't
a
got no
number
number one
one.
receiver, right? So
Yeah, number one and done. Like he just
Damn, like,
he only person he did better than that was drafted. You know where he was drafted at was my boy on the Kill Harry and stuff like that. He did slightly better than the Kill Harry. That was it. That
where
was
he
it.
was
He's
at?
accomplished nothing. You
New
remember the Kill
England?
Harry? hmm
Oh
We
yeah.
chose him originally, I think, over AJ Brown in the draft, and man, did we pay for it. Like
Y'all do not know how to draft wide receivers, dog.
we sure don't. And what
mm,
pisses me off, like as a Patriots fan, I remember it clearly. This was back in the year like before we had Randy Moss, the year before that, before we picked up Wes Welker and all of those guys. So we had basically nothing. So I'm sitting there in the draft room. I'm over here like, crossing fingers and everything. I'm hoping Santonio Holmes from Ohio State falls to my team. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, we better draft him. We need a receiver. We better do it. We passed on him. And then in the next round, we take Chad Jackson from Florida to
Who?
never touch the field. That's right, Chad Jackson. He ain't
Who
never
you,
did nothing. He ain't
I
did
never
nothing to
heard.
college level.
I
He
ain't never
he
heard of
he was a
him.
he was a nobody, man. Like literally,
who
he ended up the next year being the sixth receiver on the team, man. Like before we cut him, he
Yeah,
was
I ain't never heard of
terrible.
him.
who
That's
who was the
that.
best receiver y'all done drafted though?
Have we ever drafted ourselves
Yeah.
in
He
recent
said
Mm.
memory?
he said ourselves.
I mean, let's not forget now we did draft Julian Edelman, even though he was a former
That might
quarterback
be it right
converted.
there.
So but if you're talking about purely was a receiver at the collegiate level,
What
that's
about the tight
recent.
Right.
end? Shit.
No,
Y'all do
tight
good at
ends
tight
now.
end.
You know Gronkowski now. You know that. Aside
What
from
my
Because
him,
other
Benjamin
man
Watson
name?
was good too.
What about the
what you
Benjamin
crazy
Watson.
one?
got
What was his name?
Who?
Fernandez,
The
Oh,
crazy
oh,
one
oh,
y'all had.
oh, yeah. Yeah. Aaron
he was
Hernandez.
good too.
He was
Yeah,
He
he
good.
was
was
dog.
He
He
was
was
good.
a
good.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He just could.
but
He
say
just couldn't.
besides
He just couldn't stop shooting people.
I'm gonna leave that one alone now.
so
But I was
besides
so sad that he just wasted his life like that. That
You
was
ain't
sad.
lying, cause man, y'all had him. Y'all had both of them tight ends.
What could have been, man? Like we could have changed
Ooh.
the position, man.
Yeah, for sure. That was fast. Cause nobody had. I ain't never seen a team with two tight ends like that.
hmm
Man, that combo was serious.
Now, Florida that
yeah.
year, the year he was in college, with him, let's not forget Percy
Mm-hmm.
Harvin with all the injuries
Tebow.
he had and stuff. But, yeah, Tebow at the quarterback position. And then the
Oh, he
twin
was in
lineman that,
Florida.
that they had. hmm
Mm-hmm.
He was a
Yep.
tight end.
He was their tight
Mm-hmm.
end.
They don't even
That's why
speak
that
on
team
him.
was that's why that team was balling. So
It was a
Do
lot of
y'all think
personality in
it's
that damn locker room.
do
For
y'all
they
think a
needed
real.
team
Tebow in
now
there.
though?
For real. No
I don't
other
know how to,
You
quarterback could
know
have.
you know how back then Patriots they had the two tight end set, then they had the little slot receivers, Do you think a team can do that now in today's game with two tight end set and just
yeah.
I guess below
If you
basic
got the
tight
you got the right tight
receivers?
ends, yeah.
Yeah, hell
If
yeah.
you got
You
the
got
right tight ends, yeah.
hell fuck
You can
yeah.
do that.
Imagine you had the Patriots two tight ends in today's NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's a
I mean,
mismatch. All day for linebackers.
'cause that's
Yeah,
pretty much what the Raiders would have to essentially do. I forget their backup tight end name, but I know that when he was coming out, he was someone that had, a little expectations and stuff. But teams like that, because I mean, let's be real, who the Raiders gonna throw the ball to at receiver and stuff like that? It's gonna be
they ain't
Ashton
got
Jeff,
one.
multiple tight ends so they can block and then throw it to him quickly. Get the ball out, Kirk. Stop throwing hands and start throwing passes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So
What's up with him and
Yeah,
shoes strapping though?
your boy ain't like getting hit by Max Crosby. He ain't like that at all.
He hit
So
him in practice.
yeah.
those been reported. They holding on to that tape. The tape ain't got put out yet.
So Max
They
Crosby
t-
tackled the quarterback in practice.
Matt Crosby says that he's been doing that for years, and that he can't turn it down. He can't turn it off. He go full speed, even when they tell him don't hit
you
the
know you
quarterback.
can't do
He's
that
getting after
though.
the
You know you
quarterback.
can't do that, bro. You
You
seen what
can't do
Seattle head
that.
coach. You seen what he told the defensive player when he got close to Sam Darnold.
Hmm.
I
You
ain't know
can't
that.
do
I
that.
ain't know he tackled Kirk Cousins.
I
You know
thought
it had
Kirk
to be
throwing them
bad if
hands,
Kirk
bro.
Cousins, if Kirk
Man, I
Cousins
would
had
love
them
to see that. Man, Kirk got to
oh,
the fight.
I call him Kinfolk Kirk. If he had to put hands on him,
And then said that he hit his arm in practice.
I
Okay,
want to see that
bet.
tape. Somebody please, can they please
Yeah, I
release
want to see
that
that
tape?
one. I want to see that one.
I want to see that tape.
they say he like
Hey,
the
Kirk say you
Christian
messing
man, but
with his
they
money though.
That's
You messing
facts,
with
yep.
Kirk
though.
money.
But I want to see Kirk, riled up on somebody. I want to see what that shit look like. Like, damn.
Like, bro,
How many games y'all
where
think
was
he gonna
that?
play before how many games y'all think he gonna play before Mendoza get in there? Or
Shit,
you think he gonna start the whole
I give
year?
him to the bye week, whenever the bye week
Bro,
is.
I'm
Shit.
about to say when is their bye week is what I need to
Shit.
know.
The bye week. Kirk old ass ain't about to
I
slang shit
feel
for no
like
full season.
I think
I
it
feel
depends
like
if they winning and they got playoff hope, they may keep him, but I doubt it because they ain't gonna be
Who?
winning.
come on now. Let's be
Keep who?
The
realistic.
Raiders.
Keep
We
who?
trying to keep
Like
credibility
keep him in
here.
there.
Man, you ain't winning shit with Kirk Cousins.
I
He
agree
ain't
because they ain't got no weapons.
and he
No
ain't doing shit,
weapons.
but he ain't nothing but older.
So
I give it about halfway through the season. 'Cause, I mean, even not Kirk, like at some point, Kirk gonna have this phase, where at some point during the season, he gonna
He
see
said
some coverage that's gonna just make him black out. Then he just gonna forget how to make the basics of
he
passes. They
said
gonna have no choice.
when somebody said Kirk, my man Viking Wild, he said Kirk low, he got that dog in him. I hear that.
but
I know he
no,
got that
Kirk had
cash
some good
on him.
years though. He had some good years at the Vikings.
All the years
Some.
all the years I want to fucking forget.
I'm gonna say this now, Kirk. Shout out to him because he came out of Michigan State as a fourth round pick, the second
Mhm.
quarterback drafted. Most people would have been discouraged, like, dang, like
Yeah.
y'all gonna draft the future second overall and then draft me to be a backup. But nah, he took that. It's like, okay, saw the guy ahead of him get rookie of the year his first year, and still is like, you know what? I'm gonna get my chance. I'm gonna be ready. Got his opportunity, and then hey, he may have had to switch different teams. He negotiated, had an excellent agent. Put that agent in the Hall of Fame. He
Man,
deserved to be there.
man,
He got
Kirk
his ass paid.
he got hella rich. He probably never
Mhm.
thought in a million years his NFL career would be like that, being a fourth round draft pick.
Anybody know how much money this man made so far throughout his career? Because
Man,
I'm willing to say he
he
probably made more than what Russell
he
Westbrook
he
made his entire career.
Let me
he's like
see.
top three.
Man,
Gotta be
that's
top
a
three
lot.
for sure.
But you know what? Kirk mastered it because he was good enough to where teams know, like, okay, we bring him in, he can throw for 3,500, 4,000 yards and stuff like that. He's gonna operate the offense, but he's not elite to where a team's gonna be like, we're just gonna go ahead and give you good enough contract for you to
He
stay.
number
But no, he's
he nu-
able to hit the market,
he number 4 on the list.
and he's
You
still collecting
Man.
checks, man.
but look at the quarterbacks ahead of him though. Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, then Kirk Cousins.
Wait, Matt Stafford's up there?
He number 1.
Ooh, my man ain't never took a discount. He ain't never said a team friendly deal.
Hey, Max,
All
that ain't
these
my job.
quarterbacks
That ain't my
got
job.
Super Bowls, man.
You right, you right, you
That's
right.
I
crazy.
think,
And he paid
like you
his dues
said,
in
JB.
Detroit.
Huh?
I think, like you said, JB. Though, I think nowadays, it's like long as you a decent quarterback, you can keep a job.
Hell,
Like
fuck
long as you
yeah.
decent,
Oh yeah.
you can keep a starting job because there's a lot of teams that still need quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So as
And they
long
will
as you
pay your
decent,
ass.
You just got to be better than Baker Mayfield or at Baker Mayfield's level or better, and you will get starting job. You'll get the
what's
money.
that Baker?
Yeah.
Baker's the standard. Because if you're worse than Baker, they're gonna try to replace you. They're gonna try to draft someone. But if you at Baker level or better, they'll be like, okay, okay, we're gonna pay you. You're not gonna get a big extension, but we're gonna pay you nicely 2, 3 years. You take that. 2 years,
See,
take it, break the bank, call your
I said
agent and say, hey,
Baker.
I'm going somewhere else.
For
You
real
know,
though.
I don't like
follow the
Baker,
money.
but dang, you think Baker is the standard though? I don't really
That's a,
like him, but
I'm saying he's
who
the
else is standard
minimum of
though?
the starting quarterback. You know, the minimum.
for
Because if you play
real,
worse than him, who's someone that you would say is worse than Baker, but you feel like they got a
Western
good grip
Baker,
on the starting job, like
Danny
year in and year
Dimes,
out?
oh Daniel
He's
Jones,
unproven. He's unproven. He's a question
but
mark.
he had the
The reason,
Giants.
look,
They
I
paid
heard an
him.
article come out of Indianapolis that was talking about Anthony Richardson might be demoted to third string quarterback because he's not even paying attention in practice and stuff like that.
They say he
And so
might be
I'm
what?
like, he might be demoted to third string because he's not paying attention in practice. They told the man not paying attention to the snap and stuff like that. And I
I
was just
want
like, bruh, what are you
damn.
doing?
Oh,
You're supposed
so
to be
okay.
ready. Get your job back.
Out
You
of the
ain't
32
lying.
quarterbacks, right? Out of the
Hmm.
32 starting quarterback, who is the worst? Like to
The
y'all,
worst.
like the worst quarterback going into this year.
I got to think
Cause
about
this
this
man
one.
said Baker is the standard. This get paid.
Yeah, Payne, he is the standard. He is. If you put your numbers next to Baker numbers and your numbers is slightly above him, you finna get paid because you in a good spot. You know, they're not finna give you some Jalen Hurts 10-year contract, but you know you
Jacoby,
really
you said
missing out on
Jacoby
some money.
Brissett.
Oh,
I can see
how could
Jacoby.
good? I had a brain fart there. I totally forgot about Jacoby Brissett there. Absolutely, without question. But I don't even think
This
of
man
him as a starting quarterback. He's a placeholder and stuff like that. He know that. Imagine that you missing practice, right? And your agent said the best I can do for you is we couldn't add no extra years to the deal on a 1-year deal. And we just gonna get you a few more million. That's still gonna keep you at the bottom of the starting quarterback
mm,
payroll, minus rookies and stuff like that. But that's the best we can do. Why? Because you're a placeholder and you know it. So when I think
Hmm.
starting
besides the
quarterbacks, I didn't even think about him.
besides the placeholder though, besides placeholder, 'cause
You know
he a
what?
placeholder
Deshaun
for real.
Watson, fine. Deshaun Watson, Shador Sanders, whoever
He,
wins that job, that's the worst.
yeah. Oh, I got one for y'all though. I
Oh,
forgot about him. Geno Smith. No, he's starting
oh
for
yeah.
the Jets.
I thought of Geno, but I'm not going to say he's the worst because I remember what he did in Seattle. He just played for a terrible Raiders team. They had no idea what they were doing. I mean, it got so bad. Pete Carroll was apologizing to Geno Smith for how bad things went for him and stuff because he know he cost that man some money. He know that.
I'm trying to go down every team in my head to think like the
Ah,
worst
then
though. Like
Tua and Michael. If Michael Penix gets that job for sure. Now Tua keep getting hurt. Tua gets plugged. I don't know what to say about
He just
Tua.
said two or Penix.
And so,
Oh,
yeah,
they
that's where
said
I
that
seen
shit.
that one from.
Oh,
So yeah, whoever wins that job there, that's certainly a candidate as well. But I feel like it's got to be, especially if Deshaun Watson wins the job, because you just playing the man because of what he used to be and because of how much you paying him.
yeah.
Because I feel like HR came down and adjusted the depth chart for them and said, no, we're
I'm
gonna
trying to
put
see who else
Deshaun
is it.
Watson up there.
Uh, I want to say, oh,
Oh
Malik
man,
Willis. He said it.
We don't know yet.
That's
But that was
wow.
I mean
made
Malik
it.
Willis ain't got nothing around him
Yeah, you
at
can't.
all this
That's
year.
Yeah,
kind of
We
you
bold
can't even
though.
right.
evaluate him this year
Yeah,
properly
that's
because he
kind
That's
of
got
true.
bold.
nothing. You know.
That's
But
true.
hey, it's
True.
still true
True.
though. It's still true though. But that's what Miami wants, so that way they can potentially draft someone like Arch Manning. I would imagine next year.
Man,
Man, there's
I'm gonna have to
a lot of
go
bad
with
quarterbacks looking at this. But that proves my
man.
point though. How many jobs would you have if you was at Baker level? Let's not even say better than Baker. All these teams you're mentioning right now, you will have a starting job that's gonna probably pay you a good 30, 32 mil per year because you know they're gonna do it. You know they're gonna do it
Yeah.
because you're the quarterback. You just walk in there and say, "Hey, I'm your starting quarterback. Pay me." All of a sudden, there you go. You're getting paid 37 mil. Don't make no
You know
sense.
what? You might be right on something, JB, when it comes to whoever get the starting job in Cleveland. Without being a placeholder type quarterback like Jacob Brissett, You might be right with the Cleveland.
Hmm. It's a
I,
mess, man. It's a mess.
it's a messy
It's a mess.
situation. Like Malik Willis, he just the whole team just a mess over there. So I can't even do him like that. The whole team is just they ain't got no receivers. Only thing they got is HN, and he ain't gonna go off because that's all they got. So uh
I'm
the
really
two
looking forward
appendix.
to the fourth string quarterback. I
Yeah.
think he's the fourth string quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Came from Arkansas. What's his name? Talon Green or something like that. Now,
He don't even
I'm
get no
slick
reps,
hoping that he
man.
makes the roster and stuff like that. I'm like, we got to do something different now. It's been
He
all
from
bad.
what I've been
Yeah.
seeing the tracker, he don't even get no reps. I think I don't I think what gonna end up happening, I really feel like I've been seeing rumblings. They've been saying like I seen somebody talking about they may trade Shador. Uh, I don't really see it happening because that's your fan base right there with that one player. Like everybody gonna want to see Shador play. So uh,
Man, if they want to sell tickets, win some games. You know,
that's
these
yep.
some of these fan bases, I feel so bad for them. They deserve better than what they NFL franchise giving them. They deserve better. You know, imagine that. You got to sit around, you the Cleveland Browns, you watch the Bengals went. They moved on from a guy like obviously, I'm trying to think who was it. It was before what Andy Dalton and stuff like that. Before that, Carson, Homer and stuff like that, and obviously what they got now in Joe Burrow and stuff. And you went out there, you spent all this money and trapped yourself with Deshaun Watson at the worst possible time. And he had moved you off the list. That's what hurts the most. He himself removed you off the list, and y'all went and begged him and said, "We'll make it fully guaranteed. We're fully committed to destroying our organization. We're gonna make it fully guaranteed for you."
Question though, but during that time though, I will have to say this though. During that time, you really don't see a player like him go available at that age though. During that time, Deshaun Watson was arguably top five
Bro, he was out of
before
football for
all
dinner. He was out of football dinner for 2 years.
like yeah, for all that stuff happened, he was good. Then all that stuff happened and they wasted some money.
I
Yeah, yeah.
understand. I understand. I just would have been glad, like, hey, I'm glad he didn't choose us. You know, like that's all I'm
Hell
saying.
yeah.
Let's see. You said Fedora be traded to Dallas and Dak will traded to Minnesota. Write it down.
No, what's
How would you
crazy?
feel
I was
about that,
telling
Zoe, if they made that trade and you guys ended up getting Dak? How would you feel
Bro,
he'll
about
be
that?
listen.
happy.
I'd be happy. Bro, nobody, bro,
I know.
listen. I don't want no damn Dak Prescott, man. Quit trying to give me the old expensive broke down toys.
So what you're saying is that if Dak said, you know what, I really, really want to play for Minnesota and what they got, I'm willing to sign a 2-year deal for like
Mm,
15 mil, or let's just say 20 mil. Would you be? I
nah,
know you would like that. That'd be
Man,
a real bargain now.
that he
man,
gonna get
this
way
will be
more than that.
next year. Man, Dak is damn near 40.
No, that about
I,
33. But
oh,
that's still 40 young
oh,
for a quarterback though.
no, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't like Dak, bro.
Man, this what I said though. I think Dak, if he don't have a winning year this year, I think what's gonna end up happening. I think he gonna end up leaving. He gonna go to Pittsburgh with Mike McCarthy.
How he under contract though?
Yeah, I'm
He
about to
got
say
like what
you know y'all
two
locked
more
down the
years?
offense.
Oh, he got 2 more years.
2 more years.
I don't know what his contract
Yes.
looking like though. But you know, this Jay,
So
this Jalen Hurst last year with guaranteed money. So I don't know what that shit look
I
like.
think Dak, I think Dak, cause they been talking about him like that is the re-up with his contract too. So they've been talking about that. So I feel like if he have a bad year, I can see them saying like, okay, we didn't try it, it
What are you
ain't working
talking
out.
about?
So
I'm gonna have to sit down the front offices for the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm gonna sit them down and be like, look, I'm looking at the payroll. Y'all paying these boys on the offense, and y'all ain't getting nothing back in return. How much longer y'all for to do this? You know, like all the money that they invest at the receiver position, the quarterback position, the offensive side of the ball, and it's not getting you anything at all. Every year it's the same thing. I'm hearing people talking about Cincinnati's going to be going to the Super Bowl this year. I'm like, can Joe Burrow finish the entire season? Let's start there.
I
Finish the
like
entire
Cincy though.
season. You know, on paper, everybody like him with Madden. You know, like if we're playing Madden with the injuries
You say
turned
huh?
off, yes. I like them. I could replace the coach with my play calling. Yes, I like that. But if we talking about real life with what they got, I'm not even know if I'm sold on your boy, the Bengals head coach,
Yeah,
because he
he'd
gonna
be
be the first
fired.
to go if this don't work.
He'd be fired for sure.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking, dude was serious about the trade. I don't know what he
Are
talking
you
about
talking about?
breaking.
I
Yeah, I
seen
had to.
that.
Yeah, I had to get in my phone. Like, what are you talking about?
But hey, though, I know on your stream though, 'cause I was listening in the other day, and you said your boy Zach Taylor might end up being head coach of the year, possibly.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I
So
think. I think. If Joe Burrow have a good year, that mean the offense gonna have a good year, and they making noise. And he the type of coach that can win Coach of the Year. He seemed like one of those type of coaches though, like the KOCs, the Kevin Stefanski, like the little B coaches that win
I'm
Coach
I'm
of
gonna
the
keep it
Year.
a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The only reason he is still employed is because he is with the Cincinnati Bengals, who hold on to coaches way too long, just because they believe what could be. You give them a good offense, they are willing to listen to you. You can pitch them anything you want. They're all ears, and because they're like, sure, we'll pay them. Okay, we'll pay them. Sure, it is what it is. We're Cincinnati. We don't expect to win the Super Bowl. That's basically what it is. And so, but honestly though, he's got to go after this year. If they don't, especially if they don't make the playoffs and stuff like that,
You ain't
he
lying.
got to go. Because you said yourself, Joe Burrow, if he does get the award of Coach of the Year, as you said, it's because the offense did great. That just meant Joe Burrow. I mean, that's the players you got. I feel like there's nothing inspirational about him. Buffalo got rid of their coach for the same reason. He wasn't adding anything to the team and stuff. And
No,
he
you
did
right.
way more for them than what Cincinnati's coach has done. He
No,
resurrected a franchise that's been dead since the 90s and stuff like
he
that.
getting
He
he
brought it back to
definitely getting
relevance.
fired.
no, you right though. I give you that. You right. I can't even argue
So,
that.
'Cause, yeah, he only had really what one good year as a coach when they went to the
Dude,
Super Bowl.
that was it. And Joe
Um,
Burrow, he's still living off that shit.
oh yeah, he getting paid. He gonna get paid for life for that. For life.
They talking about this man
yeah,
still the best quarterback in the NFL.
I do hear that from time to time. I'm like, how do we know? Because
yeah.
they say the best ability is availability. That's where we start. So give me a
I think they
quarterback that
look
I know
at.
is gonna finish the season.
What they look at? I don't know what they look at.
I think
We
they
told
try
you
to look like well when he was available. They were
how
like he
many
went
When?
years
to the
ago
Super
though?
Bowl.
How long ago was that?
Ooh,
Shit, he missed the
That's
playoff
a
three
long
years
time
um,
in a
ago.
row.
Dang, has it been that
yeah.
long?
Yeah,
God
And
dang.
I think what be messing them up too. They start off slow. Like they'll lose the first three games.
yeah.
So then they try to like then it's too late then. So
Oh, he
Mhm.
said
They
Zach
tried to
Taylor
fix
five and
that
two.
last year.
He five and how he 5-2 in the playoffs?
I mean, think about let's see, getting to the Super Bowl alone, that's
That what
let's see,
4 games?
that's most of it. That's four right there. Probably four
three.
to five right there.
The
All in the Super
wild
Bowl
card.
year.
Because they were supposed to lose that game that year to Tennessee. But it got sacked so many times. I think he threw an interception or something. Who was Tennessee quarterback? Was it
It wasn't Ryan
Ryan
Tannehill,
Tannehill?
was it? Yeah, Ryan
Ryan
Tannehill.
I
Yeah.
think
Tannehill.
that's what it was.
Oh, you
Back
know
when
we
they
was looking at
had
that.
Mark. Yeah,
You
they
know
were
we
supposed
was
to lose
looking.
that game.
I'll never forget the day, man. I had Tennessee Titan fans coming for me that day because it was the day they were playing the Jets. And you know me, if JB picks the Jets to win, best believe JB really feels it from his heart, But Tennessee was without both Julio Jones and AJ Brown. They were both out that game, and Tennessee Titans fans thought they were just going to roll over the Jets without having a receiver to throw the ball to. And I was like, it's a possibility Jets might win this game, and that's exactly what happened. Jets won that game. But that takes me back. That was the old Derrick Henry. Just feed it to him. Just let him
hmm
save the city. So
Damn, big old
Tennessee
Derrick
used to
Henry.
be good. They used to have like what the winningest record at one point. They used to be good back in the day, but they just could never do it in the playoffs.
that's
No.
because
Running with their hand.
Derrick Henry, throughout his career, it's been so unfortunate. Because even with Lamar Jackson, I really thought that was going to change when they first signed, him to the Ravens. I was like, okay, so in the playoffs, like Lamar can at least still run, right? wrong. Because I'll never forget when the Chiefs and the Ravens were playing a couple years ago, and Lamar Jackson, if he would have just run like he been doing all year long, they might have had a chance to win that game. But he decided he wanted to try to outthrow Mahomes. It really looked like he was trying to prove a point, and he ended up costing himself.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know
his
exactly what
best
you mean.
chance at winning. You don't get
Yeah.
too many
Yeah.
opportunities like that. So
What is the best quote you ever heard? Uh,
Mind the business
this
that pay
could.
you.
This from my boy JB. He said, "A
Oh,
blind
that's your
squirrel will
boy?
catch a nut."
Oh, that's your boy
Yeah.
in the chat?
Oh no, I'm
hey,
talking about JB. Nah, that ain't.
Oh,
No. He said, "What? Remember you used to say it called a blind squirrel
I
will catch
said,
a nut if it
I said,
wasn't a
even a blind squirrel can
blind."
find a nut. Because that was so
yeah.
true on Madden, man. Like, shoot, you play a man a hundred
Yeah.
times, he beat you one time and stuff like that, and all of a sudden we on equal terms and stuff. It don't work that way. No, it don't work that way.
Hmm.
Man,
And
Damn.
that quote takes me back there.
Hell yeah. What they
yeah,
say,
them days.
even a broken clock um right
Right.
twice a day.
It was twice a day.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's facts. That's facts.
All right. So I'm gonna ask y'all
Yeah.
now. Give me a surprise team in the NFL to make the playoffs this year.
That didn't make a surprise team.
A surprise team nobody's really thinking about that you feel like at least got a strong chance at making the playoffs.
I'm gonna I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go
go.
with.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go with the Vikings.
Come on now.
I'm just saying though. I'm
Come
just
on
saying.
now.
What we ain't.
Come on now.
They don't think we gonna make the playoffs.
Who's they?
Man,
Packer fans?
I be
Lion
Y'all
seeing
got a good
I
fans?
be
chance though.
I be seeing shit on social media. Okay, I could go somewhere else though, but I don't know though. I want to say Tennessee.
I got one for y'all. I'm gonna
I
go
think Tennessee.
Saints. I think they're gonna win the division.
You got
Everybody
who?
got
I'm
to
gonna
win
go
the division
Saints.
though.
With the
Oh, for
Saints?
real?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like
Everybody got to
Saints.
win it.
Hmm. I mean, they seem like, like if they honestly got some
Who won
balance there.
last? Oh, Carolina won last
Yeah,
year.
Carolina won it last
Hmm.
year. So,
I'm gonna say Saints or
Who you got?
either in a
yeah, I mean, I was gonna go with the Saints too, also because I was thinking about that also because it's so tough there. It pains me to say it and stuff like that because everybody's been talking about the Giants this, Giants that. So I'm not gonna say the Giants stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Commanders. If Jaden Daniels is who I
this
believe
man.
he can be, there's a path for the Commanders to get in there. Now, ain't gonna be the prettiest path there, but there's a path for them to get in there. It just comes down to can he return to what he was the year before? Picking up Stephon Diggs was the best decision the Commanders made because leaving it all to Terry McLaurin, when he plays the Eagles, he get locked down. They ain't nowhere to throw the ball. So that having Stephon Diggs for big games, that's going to help a little bit. And then they picked
Yeah,
up your boy from Tampa Bay in the backfield there. I know they got a committee in the backfield there, but White, he had spurts with Tampa Bay that he can help out, in that backfield because last year they had nothing in the backfield. So it just comes down to Jaden Daniels being healthy, returning to form there. That can make them competitive, and it might be enough for a wild card spot, possibly.
So
I
what
can
about
see.
like AFC though? Who y'all think gonna make it?
I got Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Man,
Mm,
let's see. Thinking AFC, 'cause it's so tough in the AFC. Because I mean, you think about the AFC North, we're already projecting three teams to possibly make the playoffs there, so that won't be a surprise there. I'm certainly not going to take the Dolphins or the Jets. You best believe I'm not doing that. I guess I got to go Indianapolis if Daniel Jones returns to the form he was
yeah.
early season. Indianapolis, because they were off to a strong start. They
Yeah,
were
I think they were
early
eight and
on.
two when he got hurt. Some shit like that.
Now, how you
Mm.
fall apart like that? Anthony Richardson should be ashamed of himself. Lost his position. He
Everything
got
fell
so
apart.
mad at the team that he went and hurt he hurt his own eye socket or something like that just to avoid playing. Like
Yeah.
that was
I'm
supposed to
gonna
be
go
his moment for a comeback,
yeah.
story.
He
I
said,
like the Colts. I like Colts too. Or I'm gonna go Colts or if he stay healthy, I like the Bengals. I'm gonna go Colts and Bengals. Um Playoff run for sure.
How y'all feel about the Kansas City Chiefs? Seeing the Chiefs there in the comment. How y'all feel about Kansas City? Mahomes coming back, but we saw what he looked like even when he was playing last year.
I
Kelsey's
don't
got
like.
love on the brain. I mean,
I don't like they weapons, man. That shit. That shit Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes did was cute, but that shit over with, man. Like I never knew. I think Patrick Mahomes, the only quarterback. I forgot how long it been. The only quarterback never had 1,000-yard rusher since he been the starter, I believe. I
I
I
can
can
don't
see
know.
believe
that.
it, cause they ain't,
I can see
cause
that.
they
I can see
ain't,
that.
cause
Isaiah
what's his name,
Pacheco
Pacheco?
That's
never played the
crazy.
full
He
season. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was terrible,
Yeah,
flat
he
out
was.
yeah.
terrible. What is it? No, that Kareem Hunt was
He
last year.
he
Yeah, man.
he from LSU, wasn't
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he? Yeah.
LSU.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn, he never had 1,000-yard rusher. That's crazy.
Tell you what, if I was a running back at the collegiate level, that might be the only either that or a receiver might be the only way I would join LSU because they get their running backs drafted, good or not, they get drafted.
Yeah. I guess they ain't never really just been like a. They run just enough to keep you like I guess where you have to respect it a little bit, but they don't never just have like like a elite runner for real. So
Yeah, I mean, some I feel like because I obviously if you look at Andy Reid's entire career, you look at what he did when he was in Philadelphia, they were able to have some good running backs, Brian Westbrook and stuff. They've been
mm,
able to have running backs. It's just recently they've been trying to be cheap in the backfield, honestly, ever since failing with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So I understand that. But Kenneth Walker III, Kenneth is a big upgrade gonna help. But my only thing with Kenneth Walker III is that he has not really had to carry the load himself since his Michigan State days. You know, like is he going to show fatigue? Like second half of the season if he has to take so many carries? Is the plan to use what's the other running back that they drafted out of Nebraska? I think it's like Emmett or something like that. Are they planning on using him a little bit more to keep him fresh? Because that 1-2 combination they had in Seattle that kept him fresh. So the playoffs come, and then he had all that juice towards the end. Once Charbonnet went down.
Yeah, but damn, that's crazy. I never knew that. And by y'all, that's crazy. We just talking about the Cleveland Browns. And I just seen they just named Deshaun Watson the starter for week 1. In the preseason, Shador the starter for week 2. Oh, y'all seen that already?
Yeah, I seen that earlier today.
mm.
So I
That's
looked at
crazy.
I
that and
think
I was
it's
like,
the Suns gonna win the starting job because they pay him all that money, so they got to give him a
But what?
shot.
This is last year though on the contract. What difference do it make? Is you gonna
But
resign
you
him?
wanna, I really want to see if you can get something from all that money you spent though.
Get
Like,
what? He got no trade clause. What can you get?
give me a couple games, give me
you got a lot of
something.
people fired from that. That's what you got out of that. A lot
Right.
of people got
You ain't
fired and lost their
lying.
job.
Give me a couple games. Give me. Let's just say he go out there and ball out, right? You know, he just turns to the Sean Watson role. At that point, do you keep him? At that
Man,
point, because he go out
yeah,
there and make the playoffs, you got to keep
man,
him.
So
good
you
luck
ain't
with
got to
that.
do nothing. Listen here. Listen, this is for all the teams out there that's been pulling the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's been making a playoff with trash at quarterback. You don't have to keep bringing them back. You can invest and improve in the position. If he's holding you back, don't stick with him. That's
But
like
look
that's like
though,
staying in a relationship with someone just because you got familiarity with them, and they bring out the worst qualities in you, but you just there just because you're familiar with them and you've been with them for years.
think
Like,
about this though. Look what you said about Baker though. Cleveland was good when they had Baker. They were making the playoff. They was actually decent of a team.
Yeah,
But ever since he been
I
gone,
don't know what happened
hold,
with
hold up,
Baker and Cleveland.
hold up. Let me correct that. All right. First of all, we can't say playoff with an S. Okay, they made the playoff one time.
what one
All right,
time?
one time, and it was a
Yeah,
good one time. It really was because they took Kansas City down to the wire that year. They really was. I was saying shake and bake just like Shannon was. I kid you not. But he made the mistake, and this is where Baker's arrogance come into play, for good or for bad. The next year, I remember he threw an interception. He hurt his shoulder. It
Mm.
was worse than what he led to believe. His throwing shoulder, but he still played through it, and it suffered. And Cleveland fans were letting him have it. OBJ and his father are both going
oh
off. We
yeah,
thought
that's
it was
right.
really, yeah, we really thought OBJ was the answer and he was the problem. And so that's what happened down there in Cleveland.
I
So
forgot about that shit. I forgot
I
about
remember
that.
it
That's
Yeah.
sad.
vividly.
That kind of what happened to Kirk Cousins. I don't know if y'all seen that document, what that little quarterback thing on Netflix where
I know
he got hurt. And he tried to play
I know
through
you.
it, and he just went.
Different scenario, different scenario. You can't lose
You
what you
right.
ain't never had, bro. Like,
But he had it though a little bit now. Like
I ain't gonna
that.
lie, it was a little nice, once upon a time, but Kirk's all about that
Yeah,
next check, and I can't blame
yeah,
him. He got that Carmelo Anthony in him. He about to go get that next check. Like it
yeah.
is what it is. Everybody can't ain't built for a championship. Minnesota, and correct me if I'm wrong, Zoe, and I know there's a lot of Viking fans as well here, but Viking fans don't want another 13-4, 14-3 season that results in a first round loss to a Giants team or something like that here. They want to actually experience going to the Super Bowl here and winning it. They got the taste before that one time there, and they want to get back there. And you need somebody that's capable of bringing you back there. It comes down to what your organization really wants. Down there in Tampa,
Right.
they are content right now. Brady bringing them that second Super Bowl was more than they ever thought they were going to get. So they're okay going, 10-7, a couple years in a row. That's why Baker Mayfield can do what he's doing down there. But some teams they got different expectations. Cam Newton would have never lasted in New England that long because our expectations is, hey, we want to get back to the promised land. We don't want to be a laughing stock. It's not okay to win just 6, 7 games. You know. Now
That's fact.
Carolina, they held on to Bryce Young. Why? Because Carolina ain't got no big expectations. They ain't got no Super Bowl expectations, aspirations over there. They just want to be competitive. That's it. Some teams want competitiveness. Now the Rams, they play to win. The Eagles, they
I was
play
about to
to
say that.
win. Organizationally, they will do what it takes to win and put their team, in that success. There's a reason why certain teams are always competing every year and other teams don't.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that.
Now the Cowboys, y'all about selling tickets, man. Like y'all want a
Man,
narrative, y'all want a narrative. That's what y'all want. A narrative.
you right, man.
Yeah,
I
they
can't.
said I don't know what happened to the Cowboys. Y'all sold for the rings. Ain't never been back nowhere since.
But like I said, I usually don't say this. But like this year's our year.
I mean,
I
y'all say
say it
that every
happening.
year, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Bro,
don't
I
say
hear
it though.
you probably don't, but I hear Cowboy fans say that shit every year. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm confident in this shit. I don't. It's just something about this year that I'm liking. You know what I'm saying? So I
Okay.
feel like this all year. We don't get to this year, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. So I
I just
think
don't
we
see
gotta
it.
get.
I mean, the way you talking, I would have thought y'all traded for Miles Garrett. The way you sounding right now, like
You ain't
Man,
I
lying.
just don't see it. How y'all gonna beat a team like the Rams if y'all did get that far, or the
man, I'm
Eagles
not.
in the playoffs?
Man,
Like,
we're gonna beat Eagles. I ain't worried about Eagles. The Eagles, we're gonna beat Eagles. Eagles, I feel like this year we're gonna beat them both twice. Cause we could have did it last year. We could have did it last year. We
Okay.
could have did last year. So Rams, man, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough for
You
sure.
probably gonna have beat them with a quick game.
Right. It's gonna be tough to beat the Rams. But we're gonna make it happen though. We're gonna make it happen.
You're gonna have beat
I
them
don't
around with a
know.
quick game and like some screens.
Hmm.
Cowboys
Yeah,
just,
so
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about them neither.
I mean, because even a team that we aren't saying, like the Seahawks, the defending champs, if y'all ran into them boys in the playoffs, I don't like y'all odds at
I
all.
I still don't trust Sam Darnold. I mean, he cool and all, but he good, but I don't know. I don't think he gonna do it again though.
Man, you should be praying
Not
y'all
back to
play a team
back.
like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or something like that. You should be praying that y'all run into a team like that. Give
Oh
y'all
yeah, I
a
hope
chance
so.
to
Hey,
advance past the first round.
anybody in the
Like
South.
I hope we
for
run into
real.
Tampa Bay. I hope we run into the Vikings. I hope we
You don't
run
want
into
you don't want to run across us.
Man, I
I
ain't
don't know
worried
why
about
you say
Kyler
that.
Murray.
It ain't about you keep on saying Kyler Murray. You not saying, but what the problem I got with Nash is JB, he not saying the way my defense put the clamps on that offense he got. George Pickens, CD Lamb, Dak Prescott ain't do nothing in a must-win
Man,
game.
and our defense is so bad though.
What about your
Our
offense?
offense
Talk
didn't
about
play
the
good.
offense.
We didn't play good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
I think at
Thank
that point we was already out of playoff contentions though.
you. No,
So
y'all was. Y'all still in the playoffs, huh?
No, 'cause we lost to
No, y'all was still in the
They knew they wasn't going
the
nowhere anyways. That's what he meant. Like mentally,
cause
they
we
checked
lost to
out.
we lost to the
okay.
Lions. We had to beat the Lions. And after we lost to the Lions, it was like what, a 9% chance or something like that
And y'all just
that we
gave
could
up,
make
huh?
it. And yeah,
That what you
it
telling
was
me?
around.
Y'all just gave up,
It,
huh?
That's what he's
I gave
saying. They
up.
packed it
Yeah, it
in.
was
Yeah.
over.
It was the Jerry show after that. So
But I like y'all defensively, y'all good. It ain't even about y'all defense. Y'all defense great. I just don't y'all
man,
offense.
man, 9 beat y'all last year, bro.
I know that's the disrespectful part. That's the sad part about it. He's so good and terrible, man. Good God. But
The
he might be the what? Well,
what?
I ain't gonna say the worst. I ain't gonna say the worst quarterback,
Oh,
but
I thought you said the one.
oh no.
nah.
I thought that what he said. I thought he said the one.
Nah, I'd be like, it's definitely too late if that's the case. If you out here saying either one, I'm
Nah,
like, show
he
me the two
terrible.
then.
He wasn't that good in college. I don't know. So
Come on, you talking about the handoff merchant now?
The
that's how he
handoff.
Nobody hand the
was.
ball off the way
That's the
he
crazy
did.
nickname they gave my boy, dog.
Handoff
I
merchant
gave
is
him
so
that.
disrespectful.
That's crazy. The handoff merch.
I tell you, back in college, aside from the many different handoffs he would do in the backfield, it would be that, like the play fake and then the bootleg, throw it to your tight end who's about 8 yards down the field. And you got a good tight end, and tight end's gonna go fight for the extra yards and stuff. Then occasionally, once a game, he might throw it about 15 yards there to a receiver because y'all had some receivers that had some up and stuff like that. So he can just throw it high and then go out there and get it. And what really gave JJ the job last year was that preseason performance he had the year before and stuff like that. Because he went out there, he even had me thinking, dang, did I underestimate him? I'm like, is he really like that? Like he had me wondering
Mhm.
when he went out there for a
He
minute and stuff like that.
was
But
it
then last year, I
the
was like, nope.
second was it
Huh?
the second game of the year or the first? He had a comeback win against
The first game
Was it
against the
Chicago?
Bears.
Yeah,
the
Chicago.
Cowboys. I said, okay, he might do something, but man, please, he 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 terrible. He is
I
terrible,
was
and
like,
that
look,
backup quarterback was even terrible. He worse too. He bad.
I
So
might be wrong about a lot of
Yeah.
quarterbacks in my lifetime, but I was like, please don't let me be wrong about this one and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was
I was like,
crazy, man. They
please,
did my boy. They doing my boy ball.
man.
He
But
going he
tell
going
me this.
man,
he gonna bounce back.
Tell me this now. For the Atlanta Falcons here, who do you guys think should be the starting quarterback between Michael Penix Jr. and Tua? Who gives them the best chance to win?
I'm gonna say two. I don't trust Penny. For some odd reason, I just don't.
He said some odd reason.
It's just something about Penny that I don't really like for real. I think Tua get on the best chance. Long as he don't get no concussion. Um, but I think Tua though.
I don't know, man. I don't think at this point, I don't think Michael Penix should even try to be. I don't even think he should be trying to get on the football field this year for real, bro. You done tore your
Hmm.
ACL for the second or third or fourth time, and I don't think I know the quarterback not even on the roster for the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, we know that. We know
I don't
future
trust. I
wise.
don't.
Hmm.
I don't
We know
trust no damn Tua, man.
we know
Yeah, I
that.
don't trust him, but I think he the best option though for them right now though. Um, but when Tua on though, he had some games where he was balling.
We
He
not gonna do
just
that. We not gonna do that.
Yeah, he
No,
he
I'm
showed
just playing. I'm just playing.
he showed
But
flash though. He did like
he,
he did have a good year though, but look what he had. He had a fast ass Tyreek Hill and a fast
that's
ass
true
Jalen
though.
Waddle.
That's true.
I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this. Okay, so it's like this with Tua. I personally would start Tua as well. Michael Penix Jr. I don't like giving up on a young guy this early, but I feel like you're already seeing from like the injuries, the decision making and stuff. He's been around Kirk Cousins too long, and he picked up Kirk Cousins' worst habit in the worst way possible. But Tua, 'cause if I'm just thinking about this season alone, and stuff like that. You got obviously by John Robinson in the backfield. Tua's used to getting that ball to Achane out the backfield and stuff like that. So from a passing perspective, or maybe I'm just thinking about fantasy football, what would be best for by John Robinson? But hey, you paid the man here. Tua has no problem taking it down there, getting the ball to him and
Mhm.
stuff. Drake London, he's played with guys like, Jaden Waddle, Tyreek Hill. As long as you give him a clean pocket, and it's got to be clean. I'm talking about almost spotless and stuff
So,
like that. If he don't have pressure in his face, I believe he can make the right decision and stuff like that. But you let that man get hit. Don't let him scramble. Please, don't let him scramble. All the worst stuff happened for him when he scrambled to try to pick up a yard or two. He
yeah,
should not be allowed to scramble up under any circumstances at all.
that's
Yeah,
fact.
if he scramble, it's over with. It's over. They're gonna call me to come play quarterback.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
to. They're gonna
They
have to
have to
because Michael
find
Penix Jr.
somebody.
can't do it.
Nah,
I don't
Yeah,
even know who their third string
they.
quarterback is.
man, I don't have no idea.
Like,
I
where
can't.
is
I
Joe
can't.
Milton at, by the way? Like, is he
What up,
still with
though,
your
Steve?
Cowboys?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
he with
in
Cowboys.
Dallas.
Yeah, he with
Yeah,
Dallas. We got
Okay.
him and what's
Ooh,
his name? Sam Howard. I think this is his name.
didn't he
Sam
throw like?
Howell.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Sam. Oh, okay. Sam Howell should be quarterback too. Then, 'cause didn't Joe Milton throw like 4 interceptions or 5 interceptions in the preseason game last year, and he still was trying to chunk it deep every single play?
Yeah, he ain't got no touch. That's all he knows is deep
He
ball.
ain't got no touch. He ain't got no clutch. He ain't got
Oh no.
nothing, man.
Nothing.
It take a lot
Yeah,
for us
he
to do
ain't.
somebody in a trade, but we pulled one on y'all trading him to the
I think
Cowboys.
he showed flashes with y'all when he got in the game. He showed some
Hmm.
flashes. So I think they
And
looked there like, okay, let's get him. You know, people were trying to say he's gonna take that job. And
I'm gonna tell you why he got traded. I'm gonna tell you why he got traded. He came to camp with an arrogance so high, thinking that he used to be quarterback one and
I
stuff like that,
remember
QB
mm-hmm,
that.
one. Instead of
mm-hmm.
yeah, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute, son. You hold up now. You went out there for a game against Buffalo Bills here. Okay, they let us win to keep us from getting the Commanders pick in the
That shit
draft.
was
That's why
funny.
they let us win that game and stuff like that. And I'm like, you walking around here with your chest held high, telling the coaching staff you should be QB1. I like, go ahead and trade him. Whatever we
Mm-hmm.
get for him, I'll take it. Just get rid of him. 'Cause we can't have that
Was
in the locker
he?
room.
So he was there the year before Drake made. Was
Right.
right? Oh, he
Right,
okay.
right before Drake May.
He yeah, he ain't good, man. He just there. He just there, man. Hold up a roster spot. That's all.
Hmm.
Even the games he got in last year, well, he came in when we were like up a lot or losing whatever the case may be. He didn't do good. He still threw a pick then. Trying
And
to chunk
that's
it downfield.
why I say Jerry Jones, he liked to he liked to sell tickets, man. Can you think about before you guys had Joe Milton III? I think was it Trey Lance and stuff like that. So he picks up
Trey
these
Lance.
project quarterbacks that have failed, and he thinks, oh, I'm just gonna give them a bunch of snaps in the preseason and stuff like that, and then see if they got something. Like like he has told me he should not be evaluating quarterbacks at all because he believed in Trey Lance and stuff. And before him, I feel like there was another quarterback. I can't remember his name. He's a first round pick,
Um,
but he ended up playing, I think, in like Canadian Football League or something like that, or another
mm, mm,
sports league eventually. But I forgot who it was. But he
mm.
likes some projects, Jerry Jones.
Oh,
Facts.
Jerry.
Because what got me with Jerry Jones is you had a proven backup quarterback in Cooper Rush that saved you, showed what he can do and stuff like that. But you rather play around with these projects that don't pan out at all.
Yeah, I don't get why they let Rush go. I ain't get that.
I think Rush wanted to start. You know what I'm saying? I think he wanted to
Start.
see what he can do.
Come on. I
Yeah,
have
I
to believe
think
a man was smarter than that now to think that he could start.
No, he
no
still ain't
saying
no
no.
starter nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't
Yeah.
never got no opportunity to start now. Come on
Yeah, I don't
now.
know about
so
that.
so I think because remember he had a good year when Dak got hurt. He was
I
okay. He
remember,
was carrying the load a little bit. So I
I
think
remember
in
that.
the past couple times Dak got hurt, each time he carried it. So I think he thought, okay, let me test the market.
Now,
Remember he
Cowboy
left.
Nation. Cowboy Nation boosted him up and stuff like because y'all didn't want to pay Dak that money that he wanted. Y'all was like, see, we can win without you, Dak. We can.
Mm-hmm. That what
And so
happened. That's what happened.
But then after that, he fell apart.
He went right to I think he was a free we didn't sign him back. He went to
Did he go to Baltimore afterwards immediately? I think
Baltimore
Baltimore was the
and
first one.
played terrible. They signed got Tyler they signed Huntley and Huntley came in and took the backup job.
Who's new?
So yeah.
But
Oh
that's the tricky part, though.
Perez.
That's the tricky part because when you do pay the backup quarterback, I think about last year, Cincinnati before Joe Flacco. I forget the guy name. He had done well for them.
Browning, something like that.
Yeah, Browning had done well for them a couple years ago in the same situation. But this year he came out, he had lost all his
Terrible.
confidence. I mean, he was real bad, like real bad. Like I had I think T Higgins in one league. I had Jamar Chase in another league because I was in three leagues. I couldn't use them with him at quarterback because he was throwing
Man.
it more to the defense.
Remember he got mad that they added Joe Flacco.
And he's been
Remember
mad at his
that?
own film, honestly. I would have been released him, honestly, after the performance he put up there. I'm like, we can't have this around our other quarterback. We talking about Jake
Hmm.
Browning with the Bengals because he had
Oh
success previously in the past with the Bengals as a backup, but then last year fell apart.
yeah,
Hmm.
Jake
Appreciate you
Browning.
coming through, Vike. Appreciate you
That's
coming
the
through.
I would say having a good backup quarterback is good though. Somebody they can carry the load just in case to keep you afloat. So
yeah
You gotta have the right backup quarterback though. Like
facts.
he's gotta be what you need, because I feel like last season, even though obviously the Giants had three quarterbacks, basically Russell Wilson, um,
hmm
Jackson Dart, and also Jameis Winston. So, but Jameis, team player, he's gonna make sure that hey, we're all having fun and stuff like that. Russ has his experience. Now he might be mad when somebody takes away his, personal locker room or whatever, but that's a whole different situation there. But sometimes, it's all about what do you need from your backup quarterback, someone that can get in there, win the game, say, all right, I kept us in it. Starting quarterback comes back. There's no debate. There's no question. We know who the man is.
hmm
That for real though.
Yeah. Because sometimes the backup want to be the starter. He don't know his role. He trying to.
Hell yeah.
And
Joe
we all
So
trying
Milton.
to get paid. Now Joe
yeah.
Milton he need to just happy to be in the league.
Joe
Okay, because
Milton said.
there's some teams down there in the CFL he fit in real good with. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he ain't it.
For
He
real.
ain't it. He might get knocked down to third screen.
I'm
That's a
telling you, he going to.
possibility.
It's a reality. He fit to. Unless he's improved this, mid range and short range and actually looks short, because this man refused to throw short.
And then too, when he do throw it short, he throw a bullet air. He got to know how to like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
he
trying
got
to
to
He
learn
got
break
that
touch.
touch.
fingers.
He got to learn that touch. Like that's an art there. Being a quarterback and knowing how to take some off it when you could fire it and knowing when to
Hmm.
take some off it. Because these receivers, man,
Hmm.
these are body. A lot of these receivers be catching with their body, and that stuff be bouncing off.
Hmm.
They don't make them true, hands receivers like they did back in the day.
Nah,
Like give me a Chris Carter and stuff like that. Someone that's gonna go out there and be that possession type receiver.
Hmm.
for real.
Oh yeah.
Short.
Especially whatever they got going on down there in Kansas City. I mean,
Yeah,
it's either
anything.
Rasheed Rice is gonna carry them as far as he can, or if he don't and he get in trouble again, they in trouble.
From what I've been seeing, they got some rookies though that been looking good in camp though.
Everybody look good in camp, man. Like, everybody look good in camp, man. I look good
Oh,
in
yeah.
camp. At least
You
till
don't
they put the
trust
shoulder pads on.
what's buddy name from last year? Worthy?
Bro. Oh,
Xavier
Xavier
Worthy?
Worthy.
Yeah.
I don't like Texas A&M wide receivers.
I don't. Last year, I watched. He had every opportunity last year without Rice to show me that he could at least be a valuable part. Now, what did I see? I saw a man that's only good for a couple gadget plays and stuff like that. I saw a man
Hmm.
that wasn't showing up, that was getting showed out by the other receivers that were more basic. He the one with the speed. I'm like, shouldn't he be the big play guy? Because I know Kansas City
Right.
knows how to use his speed. So this is not. He's closer to Kadarius Tooney than he is to Tyreek Hill. That's just how it is. And so for me
That's
to
fact.
expect
Yeah.
that at this point that he's about to take that next step, I don't see it. I don't see it.
He
Receivers like
he's
that, you
definitely
find out early.
Yeah, he's definitely not on my draft board in fantasy. I did a mock draft the other day. And
And
yeah,
you
I
took him?
skipped him.
Oh,
No,
you
no, I
skipped?
skipped
Okay,
him. There's only
okay,
one
okay.
person I took in my mock draft that I know not to touch. I wouldn't draft
Eh,
them. So,
absolutely.
ooh, man.
And
Mm-mm.
who is that for? Is that for Zoe or for me? I'm about to say that because if that's what you need, it's late enough, Jay. If that's what you need.
Oh
Oh boy, but
man.
just let me know who's that for. Yeah.
Boy.
Oh man, I'm just ready for all these preseason games coming up. And at this point,
Mm.
it's like figuring out the most competitive games, like which ones that are backup quarterbacks going to be interesting. Who's going to actually play their starters this week, especially the teams that this is their second, preseason game coming up here, like Cardinals and Panthers and stuff. And just seeing how some of these, like Anthony Richardson, he's going to start for the Colts. I need to see, are they telling the truth about how bad he's looked in camp? Does he look that bad in the film? Like that's
I
what I need to
think
see.
he want to get traded, so I think he gonna try to put out
Good film.
some good film.
So who won him? Where
So
could he go?
just another backup somewhere. This is all he gonna do.
He better off staying where he at in case Daniel Jones resorts back to who he's been or gets injured, and then he has an opportunity.
You ain't
Because
lying.
anywhere else he goes is going to be a
Yeah,
short-term situation.
For real.
yeah,
So
So
I
yeah.
don't know
That
about no
is that
Anthony
is
Richardson.
that is true. I think the game I'm looking forward to watch though is the Cleveland game, just to see what Deshaun do.
Oh, in Cleveland.
And then
I'll
yeah,
tell you already, it's going to be a lot of punting and stuff like that, man. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. But
Gonna
you
be
know
an
what? I
ugly
am going to be
game.
live streaming that game. I will be live streaming that game Saturday. Zoe, you going to be streaming any preseason
Y-
games?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that Vikings and Giants game Saturday at 1.
Okay, okay. I got the Bears and Browns at 1 o'clock Saturday. Also, I'm
Okay.
doing 1 second.
I
Yeah, so
was gonna
also
do
I'll be doing the Thursday game, the Packers and Steelers also.
yeah, I was gonna do a game tomorrow though, but I think I might just go live tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if that last chat there for you, Zoe.
What? Yeah, no, that's your people. I
I about to
don't know.
say, eh?
Yeah, I
Oh
don't know who
man.
that is. Nah.
ooh,
But yeah, I'm gonna go live tomorrow though and go live for the game Saturday for sure.
We've got
Man,
that. So there's only two preseason games, 2 weeks.
it's no, it's a whole bunch. Thursday.
I mean, I'm talking about like 2 weeks of preseason.
Oh, I thought it was 3 weeks.
Could be three, could be three.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't give me line. I thought it was 4, but they chopped one.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. Yeah, they thought that was like 2 years. I'm
Yeah.
glad they did. I'm glad they did because that last
Yeah.
one was just like nobody playing. Like all the fourth strings. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
nah, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Who the Vikings open the season up with this year?
Oh, at home versus the Packers.
Okay,
That's the
okay. So you
crib
guys
versus.
have back-to-back division games open at the season.
Yeah, we got the Bears at the Bears.
Okay, so we're gonna find out the truth, the whole truth early on.
Early. Yeah, yeah. Because we got Miami too, and we got the Buccaneers in the first 4 weeks.
Oh man, Packers and Vikings to open up the season, and then the Bears the next week.
Yeah.
By then we'll have our
mm.
fantasy football teams.
Fact.
Nash, ain't you gonna be taking CJ Stroud this year?
Man, nah, I'm good. I got my it's a couple quarterbacks I got on my board. If they fall to me, I'll take. Um, so we're gonna see how it go.
Well, quarterback mean everything.
Yeah, yeah. So
Well, yeah, quarter.
I mean,
Hey,
CJ be a good backup quarterback though. Like he ain't
Who?
CJ
CJ
Stroud, the boy that
Man,
cost
him
your team last year.
hell no. I had him 2 years in a row, bro. CJ ain't nothing, man.
as a you put him as a starter though.
Yeah, you have to.
Um,
Sometimes the other quarterback, the bye week come up.
see, he good for one game. I give him one, but
No, I think I had
uh,
him for a starter though.
yeah, I can't give him starting.
See, I
He'll.
think I got quarterbacks later. I forgot what happened.
They went by fast last year though. They
Yeah,
was taking them fast. So
people were drafting quarterbacks early and shit.
yeah.
People were
Oh,
driving.
let me
So
see my
People were
quarterback.
driving two and three quarterbacks.
dang.
I'm like,
People that don't never go nowhere.
why you got three quarterback, bro? Your team, bro. Like, what is we doing?
Man, what be getting
Yeah.
me is like in the first round, you be up there. It's like okay, like just draft the best, position, and then you see somebody take a quarterback. And it's not even the best quarterback available. It's just take a quarterback, and then it's like okay, that's one person. Then somebody else come in and jump and do the same thing. Then somebody else panic at this point and stuff
You
like that.
panicking.
You remember a couple years ago, Nash, when and my boy Carmichael, I'll never let him forget it. He
Mhm.
took Najee Harris with the fourth overall pick, man. First round, fourth
Oh
overall,
yeah.
man. Now I remember sitting there. Then I
Hey,
saw
JB,
Silverados. Yeah.
I gotta get out of here.
All right. Bet, bet, bet,
All
bet,
right, good
bet.
luck. I'll see you next week or next time you do it.
All right. Hey, appreciate you coming through, man.
For
Appreciate you
sure.
coming through.
All right, Nash.
All right, man.
All right. Let's see. RC said, y'all still here. Salute again. And so, well, at some point, JB do got to go to sleep too, because I got to get up
Right.
about
I
4:30
got
a.m.
I gotta
in the
do the
morning.
same thing, man. I gotta get up from work in the morning. Shoot.
Oh, yeah.
But what
But appreciate you coming back through, RC, and everyone else in the chat here. It's been great, but JB's gonna go ahead and call it here. And again, we'll be back again next week, Wednesday, same time. Hopefully, old man will be able to join as well. But hey, I'll be doing my play-by-plays Thursday for the Steelers and Packers. I think that's what, 7 o'clock Eastern time, I think 7 or 8 o'clock, probably 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Saturday, Bears and the Browns, 1 p.m. I know Zoe's going to be going live Saturday, 1 p.m. for the Vikings and what does he say, Vikings? I think and the Giants Saturday. And so, but Nash, let the people know where they can follow you at.
you can follow me on Instagram. It is I just changed my Instagram name. Let me see. It is
I'm the same
it's
way, bro.
I had to go pull it up. So it's T Nash. So ITSTNASH on Instagram.
All right.
So
Well, thanks everybody again for coming through. You guys have a great night, and we will meet again in the near future.
all right.
All right.
See
JB
y'all.
signing out, guys.